Good morning, Soldierboy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey live stream number 46. Today we are carrying on from yesterday with the Lost Town of Greece missions before we start the DLCs. Managed to get quite a bit done yesterday. We finished the main modern day storyline. And we did, I think it was 3 of the Lost Town of Greece missions, which you get a trophy for each one you complete, so we've got the rest to do before we start any DLC, but we're so close. So I'm just filling in the YouTube side and then we'll crack on. Hope everyone's having a good morning, or good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. I'm not sure how long these are going to take us, to be honest, because I don't know how long they all are. Some of them seem to be fair size. We've got roughly a 4-hour stream this morning, so there is a chance we may have them all done. I'm not sure. It's one of those. Just depends, I suppose, how much messing around there is with some of them, whether they're quick, how many parts there are to them. Yeah, you never can tell with these. That's the problem. But we'll see how long they take. Like I said, this afternoon we are streaming again this afternoon. I just don't know what. It may be, depending on how far we get with this, we may come back this afternoon and do the DLCs. I'm in two minds at this point. It depends how far we get with the Lost Tales of Greece this morning, I think. Good morning, Keller. How are you? Yeah, if we can get quite a bit, if we can get them all done, then this afternoon we may come back and just carry on with the DLCs. Or start the DLCs at least. But it's all going to depend on how far we get. Right, YouTube is nearly done. So close. So nearly done. One day I will have a capture card and this vote will be done in advance. Plus the streams can be planned. It'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? So how are you this morning, Keller? Hope things are going well. Right, tweeted, done, we are ready to rumble. You don't know what to play? You got so many choices, Keller. You've got Witcher 3 third playthrough. Have you got the platinum for Witcher 3? That's why normally, and before I ever started streaming, I play one game at a time. Since I started streaming and you guys got involved, we have several things on the go at once, but normally I do one thing at a time, and that's kind of why I focus stream-wise on one thing, because I'm used to I'm playing the game, finishing it. I don't like having 5 different games on the go. It starts bugging me, especially with my play style and the way we play of doing everything. But yeah, have you platinumed The Witcher? I've got it. I haven't. I finished it on my original profile. But okay, so we are 127 hours in. I don't think really time matters anymore with this because now on Lost Tales of Grace. Takes months to. Does it really? I've not actually looked at the trophy list for it, to be honest. Oh wow, you're only 52%. Oh, is it? Are the trophies that bad then, are they? I've not actually looked at the trophies for The Witcher. The game itself is fantastic. I really enjoy it. I know there's a bit of hate from some people. They don't. I think a lot of people don't like the fact people say it's so good. I've noticed on a lot of Assassin's Creed pages, everyone's comparing certain things with The Witcher, and every time someone says, "Oh, I want something else to play after finishing Valhalla," oh, everyone's going The Witcher 3, and then there's other people crack on and go, "No, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. Don't bother. So overhyped." I personally think the game was brilliant. I really enjoyed it, but a lot of people seem. It's like Odyssey, I suppose. A lot of people have hate for Odyssey for whatever reason, and it's the same with The Witcher. More than I was expecting. It's weird. I know it did, but the amount of people that criticise it and say it's overhyped, doesn't deserve the praise it gets, it's amazing. I was surprised when I first saw it, and ever since I first saw people criticising it, I've seen loads more since. It's really weird. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd love them to make another one. I really would. The TV series of The Witcher was fantastic. It was an amazing series. Have you seen the series, Keller? Right. So, Lost Tales of Greece missions. We started this one yesterday. We've now got to carry on with it. I don't think it's in our quest log, to be honest. Because the quests are quite weird with these. Because you can't click the quests until you've started them. It's weird, but it's okay. Oh, you want to watch the series? It's amazing. You say it's not like the game. It is and isn't. It's brilliant series. Right, we're going to go with her.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
This is where we left yesterday. We came out of going with her because this would have started and we didn't have the time yesterday. So we need to escort her.
Your true love is a liar, and your home is a poetry festival.
To get her Leah repaired.
You never wanted to settle somewhere.
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died. Died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship.
There we go. All this way. Just to talk to her again. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make a Witcher 4. No one said anything about it, which I'm surprised.
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timicha.
Raxilla, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
This idiot carries a sharp spear.
I hired this muscle here to get the high cost back. Now he's keeping me company.
All right. Give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, a high cost.
What are we going to need to go and get? There's going to be something.
Materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help a high cost sing.
I've seen some liars with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
Why is this a legendary beast? We've already got killed all legendary beasts. Unless
The
there's
yoke
something
is the
new.
crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
I will return with the materials to repair a Haikos.
Gather wolf intestines is the first thing we need to do. Okay, wolf intestines. We need to find some wolves. Right, normally, wolves are everywhere. It's the bad I can't find them. No, that's true. It is, yeah, it's a trilogy, isn't it? So yeah, a fourth game doesn't obviously fit. Oh, come on, wolves. Why is it when you want wolves you can't find any? I'm assuming there's nothing on my map. Oh, it did end very, very well. Yeah, no, I completely agree. What's the alpha animal down here? Are they wolves? Can't hear howling either. Would be my go-to. What I might do, I'm going to mark up the alpha animal and hope they're wolves down there. We need 3 wolf intestines. No, I didn't play the DLCs at the time when I played it, to be honest. But I've read about them since. It's something I always meant to go back to and play, and I never got round to it, to be fair. But it would mean replaying the whole of The Witcher, which I'd love to do, to be honest. Wolves. Please be wolves. Wolves! Missed them. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Thank you very much. Right, this is what we need. We need the wolves.
Wolves are fierce animals.
2 intestines, we need 1 more. Another wolf intestine.
Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos.
Perfect. All the wolves. We've got what we needed. Gather 3 shells. Okay. I don't know. Why do they seem like they're in here? Oh, I got this. We didn't need to be in here. It seemed like it was sending us in here, but I don't think it was. We need to gather 3 shells from the beach. By the looks of things. But yeah, I kind of regret not playing the DLCs, but after reading about them and that kind of thing. But yeah, I kind of want to play it again, but I know how long a game it is, and at the minute our list of games is massive. Maybe one day we'll go back to it. The thing is, I think it stands the test of time really well as well. One shell. 2 shell. 3 shell. Perfect. We need silver birch. It's sending us a bit here, there and everywhere, isn't it? The sound of the ocean is amazing. That's the one thing I never get over on this. Sounds and how everything looks. I think it's incredible. Right, silver birch is all over there. I'm assuming we're going to have to go to the festival, I would have said by the looks of this. We're heading up into the forest by the looks of the silver birch. Do you know, one of the things I really love about this is how the whole town is constantly alive. Everything around you is moving, everyone is going about their business. Whereas some games you play, there is no background life. And I think that's one thing Assassin's Creed does amazing. Is there's always a background life going on. I'm assuming that's where the festival's going to be, is there. Alright, we're heading up into the forest. Gather 3 silver birch. See what... Is there going to be something here to attack us? Is it just going to be as simple as collect them? I'm not sure. And hear the woodpecker. That was cool. I haven't heard woodpeckers really. Well, exploration zone. I think that's a wolf there. Oh, I don't need to kill them, but it was just the fact that they were there. Silver birch, 1. Oh, okay, so it's an exploration. We've got to find this silver birch. The little piles by the looks of it. Another pile here. Number 2. New animals around attacking each other. I'm trying to really worry. Number 3, we're done. Back to Praxilla. Not knowing how long these missions are. I'm enjoying the missions. The missions are quite interesting. When it comes to the Lost Towns of Greece. They are different. And the whole point is to visit places you've been to visit old friends. That's the whole point behind them. Okay, let's get back, hand in the materials. Huh. I never mean to run into people, but you seem to do it quite a bit. Thank you for the like, whoever that was, massively appreciate. I take it you've played the DLCs then, Keller.
Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard.
You're a bit rough with your fingering.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
I don't know if they like each other or they have an issue with each other. They never really make sense of that. You played everything in that game, oh wow. And still didn't platinum it, that's unlike you. Although you didn't get... I'm just trying to work out time frame and stuff, but you didn't actually have a platinum until we started talking, did you? And then you kind of smashed a load of platinums. How many platinums are you on to now? Is that done? Oh, you bought the Game of the Year, so you included all DLCs. Okay, we haven't finished this. Poet's Legacy, Lost Out of Greece yet. She's just decided to go away and we have to go back to her. I'm assuming this will be the festival, surely.
This is no place for you.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
I should stay hidden if I don't.
I've got no need to fight anyone. It's just that we're just going to clear all the Lost Out of Greece missions before we start DLCs. She could have stayed where she was. I would have saved her something to run towards where she is now. She's back in her camp. Now her lyre has been fixed. Let's see what she needs from us now. Yeah, I think I've just got the original edition. I think I've got on disc. Oh, so you did have a platinum before we met them.
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice, but we should get going. So, cucumbers?
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees.
Okay, we're going to escort her, I'm assuming, to where she's going to perform.
You leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun.
Yeah, we're going to where she's going to perform.
And stars.
Oh, why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be fain to leave?
Okay.
I see.
Carefully go on stage.
Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you. Looks like my adoring fans are ready for me.
So it looks like we've got to catch the show.
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year. Praxilla, recite something for us.
I've been reciting this poem for years. Alexios, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew?
Oh, really?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new?
Oh, you haven't got the DLCs. I see. I got all the trophies and the DLCs. Oh, we've got to remember what she said now. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. I think it's the moon. Oh, I think it's the moon.
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the moon.
Wow! Is this a new version?
We got it wrong. Second are the shining eyes and face of... oh, we got it wrong.
Are the shining stars and the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
We got the first one wrong, second one correct. Then ripe cucumbers, apples and pears too. It definitely wasn't peaches, figs and pomegranates.
Ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
Alexios, your interpretation of my poem has made me feel more connected to it than I have in years.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
correct.
didn't recite my words, but the emotion shone through.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Is that it? Are we done? No, something's
It wouldn't
happening.
be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
I'm hoping it's the bandits and we don't get a bounty. But yeah, we're the festival's being attacked by the looks of things. I think I've got soldiers even helping. Stop backing away. If you're going to attack, come towards us. Stop backing away. We're trying to protect Priscilla at the minute. Oh, I didn't mean to attack you. Talk to Priscilla. I think we killed them all. Why would they come for her though? Oh, why are you attacking me? We protected her. Why are you attacking? I've kind of got to get away from the soldiers because I think I hit one accidentally and now they want to kill me. So now I can't talk to Priscilla. It's an annoying part of the games where you hit someone accidentally. This is what happens. It is frustrating when it happens. I'm hoping I've got away enough. Yes. Right, we should be able to go and speak to Priscilla now. I don't think the guards were originally there. I think they were walking past. Right, we should be able to talk to her now. There we go. Oh, you've got the DLC done, you know, the screwballs. I've got most of the trophies. I don't think I've got them all. I haven't got the platinum when I played it originally.
Happens every year.
I think I'm missing a couple of trophies on the main game. I've got most of the ones from DLCs. I'm missing something like probably screwball challenges. The grindy stuff that you need to keep redoing is the kind of stuff I'm missing. As you know me, I don't generally grind these things. But yeah, I've got all the DLCs and stuff.
But we do have a happy ending.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of soul searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times. But I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me, and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Thank you for all your help.
I think that's it. There we go. Poet's Legacy trophy done. Another Lost Tale complete. Right. Now we need to look at more Lost Tales. Obviously, the problem we've got, you can't just highlight a Lost Tale. You have to then find them on your map and go from there. So there's 7 more to do. So it's a case of we might as well look on the map, find one, head there. So there was one over here, I believe, isn't there? This is Socrates Trial. So let's head and do Socrates' quest. I still haven't looked at the order of the DLC. I do need to look at that actually. I'm going to do a quick look now. This loads in. Just to be sure we're doing in the right order when we get to them. Oh, someone's saying we should have done... Oh, someone's saying you should do the First Blade DLC before you even finish the main story. Am I going to find several different ways of doing it? I think Legend of the First Blade seems to be before anything else. Before the Atlantis DLC, by the sounds of it from what I've just read quickly. It is. Because I have Amazon Prime as well. I always look at the Amazon Prime offers, and also because I have PlayStation Plus. PlayStation has them. I've just gained a new outfit for Hawkeye. I was generally looking the other night. I gained a new outfit for Hawkeye and some credits and stuff for free. I was just looking at what deals are on and stuff. So I gained a load of stuff for free without me knowing about it. But yeah, they do want you to pay to get some suits in the Avengers game, but you can also earn the credits to buy them in game. So you don't have to spend real money, you can earn them. Takes a while. Yeah, the cosmetics cost money, but again, it is just cosmetic though. That's the big thing. When people complain about paying for things, they forget you don't have to. That's the big thing. Right, Socrates. I love Socrates. I think Socrates is fantastic.
I'm here to see Socrates.
Alexios!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are...
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Socrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So, where is Socrates?
So Socrates is
I
married?
got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home.
Oh, he's in trouble, I
Sounds
think.
like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep
He's
me
definitely punching. Socrates is definitely punching above his weight, isn't he?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not the word I'd use. It frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
We didn't need to know that.
To picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
So she doesn't like Archibiades either, neither do we, so it's fine. Something in common there. So, the way this one's starting, I'm assuming he's in trouble by the name of the mission. A Socratic mess. Someone's calling her over. He was at a symposium and didn't come home.
Xanthippe,
What is it?
Socrates. They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
Right, we need to go and speak to Socrates to find out what happened by the sounds of it. Whether we'll just be allowed in to talk to him, I'm not sure, so this will be interesting. It's the leader's house, isn't it?
Don't take another step.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
No, we don't want to be caught here. Okay, so where is he? And how am I talking to him? Obviously, I'd rather not kill guards for no reason. Let's see where he is. So he's there. Guards-wise, what are we looking at? If it's just one, I will take him out. There's one there. No, is that guard? Yeah, that's a light soldier. And there was a second, I'm pretty sure. Two. I think there's two guards here. Alright, I got it wrong. There's four guards here. We're also now going to have a bounty on our heads.
Now you die.
This didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Because I'm now going to have to get rid of that bounty. That didn't go to plan, did it? Good morning, gaming. How are you? Are you not back at school this week? I know Easter holidays run at different times for different people. I thought you was back at school this week. We are going to have to go and get rid of that bounty. That's going to cause havoc, I'm sure. You're back next week. Oh, okay, my little boy had 2 weeks off and now he's back at school this week. I know different areas with different times. So how's things with you, gaming?
Alexios, what are
Yeah,
you
no worries.
doing here? I could ask you the same.
First stream in a while. What are you streaming?
Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The gods let you in?
Good morning, Flax. How are you? I killed them.
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here. You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary.
They do. I think they do. I think there's so many superhero games that could do really well.
This was one of those times. I was worried about you. Your care is appreciated.
The relationship between Alexios and Socrates is quite cool.
A bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free. You're
It
not
doesn't-
going to trial. We're getting you out of here. I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
He actually wants the trial to go ahead. That's a bit weird. How am I? I'm good, thank you, Flex. I'm getting there. Slowly. Doctors are changing the medication for my back and my ankle, so hopefully there won't be as many side effects as I've been having recently. That's always a bonus. You're going to play Ghost and Plan it? Nice.
What if they find you guilty and your punishment is severe? That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free.
He won't, will he?
What were you arrested for? I haven't the slightest idea. And that doesn't bother you? Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think. About? I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about. Socrates, the Pythia is... It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise? What does that have to do with being locked up? I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah, no, it's only going to be PlayStation, yeah. It'd be cool if they did some other characters, it really would.
I've known you for a while.
I'm not a massive fan of GTA, to be honest. I've always played it through the years, all different incarnations, back in the early days of when it wasn't even properly 3D and stuff. But I've never been a fan, to be honest.
From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it? I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer. Were you doing anything when you got arrested? If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was. In the future, you may want to be more careful. You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
I do like Socrates, he's
Since
brilliant.
you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself. That's not necessary. I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent. Ah, Alexios, you! I'll come back when I have what I need.
Right, so we need to now go and find Pythia, speak to them about what they spoke to Socrates about. It's an interesting relationship between the two characters, isn't it? Socrates is very... He's been challenging us all the way whenever we spoke to him with riddles and challenging our perception of life and how we see things and how what we do and the consequences of that. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, he's been arrested. He doesn't mind that he's been arrested. He thinks no matter what he's been arrested for, which he doesn't know, he will still be found innocent. But how can you think you're going to be found innocent of something when you don't know what it is? That's the interesting part. Oh, I've played Red Dead Redemption 2, completed it. You should get them. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. There. High security. We come out and the guards are straight there. Okay, we've got to find. Right, first thing I need to do, I need to clear the bounty because I messed up. Oh, the bounty's even at the leader's house. How annoying is that? Arthur was an amazing character, yes. Right, we need to take out the bounty here because I don't want a bounty hunter after me all the time. He's also nearby already. I know these guys are going to be after me. I'm running straight in because all I want to do is take out the bounty.
Get them!
Right, bounty's cleared, but bounty hunter is here, and they will now attack me, but we're going to run away. Obviously, we don't need to do anything with the bounties. I just wanted to clear it. And we need to go and see the priest, the Pathia, and see what was said to Socrates. No, the ending was fantastic, and the way they did it was brilliant. Right, can we fast travel here rather than having to run all the way? Yes, we can. Okay. Yeah, the way they make you hate a certain character is quite interesting. The way the story evolves to make you dislike them. It's quite a good technique, isn't it? So yeah, I still don't know what we're going to stream this afternoon. Depending how far we get. Like I say, if we finish all the Lost Tales this morning, we may carry on with Odyssey this afternoon and start the DLCs. I'm still in two minds of how we're going to do it. I'm not sure. I'm in two minds, I don't know. It's a very long game. Wow, you must have just played it non-stop, Keller. I don't know how many hours I put into it, to be fair. The only thing disappointing in Red Dead was the multiplayer side of it. The multiplayer was horrendous. Okay, talk to the priest.
Oh no, not you. You remember
I think
me?
we're known.
Just go. I'm too old for this.
I think we threatened him last time, didn't we, to let us in or something. Very early days that was in the game, actually. We played it all day, wow.
Take no prisoners!
Why are we under attack? We get a bounty for taking these guys out. I'll be annoyed. Oh, we're actually in. We're inside the temple. We're not getting a bounty for taking these guys out, so that's something at least. But the priest has kind of run away from us. That's why I can't do it. It wasn't charged, so we can now.
I promise you, it will hurt.
One to go. No looting, no. Right, where's the priest gone? Is he down? Is he? Where's he disappeared? He's underground, isn't he? Right, how do we get underground? There we go. Priest has run away. No, we've got to come in now, and this is the fear.
There might be a bit of blood when you
We know she's controlled.
You again.
I'm here for a different reason.
We know that she
After
doesn't
last
tell
time
what
they
she wants.
tortured
Yeah,
me.
there we go.
I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly. I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
So these Lost Tales missions, they
And
do
tell me
take
what
you
you
back
want.
and see
There's something you need
people
to
from
know.
early game.
The cult is dead.
What do you mean, they're dead?
Just that. I've killed them all. There's nobody left to control you.
You may have unmasked those who made the decisions, but the cult did not die with them. Their beliefs will live on.
Then I'll find and kill whoever follows them.
That is not a possible task. Now, tell me what you want.
You told
Socrates.
Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally? For what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
Okay.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wise.
Is he really? I didn't know that.
It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the
I'm not a
gods,
fan of games that want you to
wouldn't that serve
replay
the
them
same
to get an
purpose
extra trophy.
and
That
much
kind of bugs me.
Socrates is not
Mainly because I don't
to
generally
desire
replay
the
games,
answer
but
so easily.
yeah,
He'll
it's
have
one of
more
those.
drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
Okay.
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
So it looks like we've got to find the student in a tomb somewhere. You finished it 10 times. 10 times. That's madness. The problem is, once I know the story, I stop because it's done then. Okay, so the tomb is in focus, which is where we are. Located on western half of Grand Mount Parnassus. We're here. And it is the tomb of the first Pythia. Okay, it's there. Because we've done everything, it's easy to find things, I think, now. A lot easier than it would have been. Priest doesn't want us to come back. Not keen on seeing us anymore. Interesting to revisit some of these places, though, after everything we've done. Close to a target. There we go.
This is it.
So we're going to go and find Socrates' student. And see why they're hiding in the tomb. And probably what the book is, to be fair. Are they guards down there? It's an exploration area. Are they guards?
I've had enough out of you. Find the boy and take the papyrus.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
I kind of do. I'm in two minds. Do I take him out? The answer to that was yes, I suppose. Set myself on fire while at it. So the guards are looking for the student as well. So something is going on, isn't it? It's all about Socrates. Right. Where is he going to be? Not in this way. Snake. Hate snakes. Bug the hell out of me. Right, we've got to find the student. That's all we're after. We've cleared this tomb before. So it's just about finding the student.
This tomb is bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere.
Snake. I missed the snake. This is when we get killed because of the snakes. I hate the snakes. Another snake. There's a hole there as well. Okay, we've gone out of the area, so we know he's not in this bit. We've gone too far. The exploration zone disappeared, so we've gone too far there. Snake. Again, I missed it. Got to keep more of an eye out where these snakes are, because that's the one thing that's going to get us killed. See in here? This is where the stele was. Oh, I think that was where we got killed last time with all the snakes hitting us all at once. Right, well he's not in this bit, which is where the stele was. There's a snake just out here, but we should avoid it, hopefully. Yeah. Right, I'm assuming upstairs then. Where is this student? Oh, who's this? You need to be anonymous. Okay, we'll look at the snake, shall we? Right, this is the student.
You don't need to be scared now.
You might play Red Dead but not on stream.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me.
Ah, see, I took my time.
For yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You complete Miles Morales 3 times as well. That's mad. Socrates is... Oh, right, we've got to prove we're friends of Socrates. He's the smartest man I know, or he's incredibly annoying. He's both. How do we pick between the two of those? He is the smartest man we know, but he's also the most annoying.
Socrates is one of the most frustrating people I've ever known. He just talks and talks and talks. And it feels like he asks questions just so he can continue talking and talking and talking.
What you call frustrating, I call brilliant.
It's clear you know him well.
Why
Good choice.
Men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure.
You know I don't bother with outfits and cosmetics, so for me I didn't really spend much time with outfits and things.
To Socrates?
I've never met a man like him and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please.
Well, we're going to go and take care of the priest then, by the looks of things.
It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
Be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Okay. So we need to deal with the priests. Multiple quests accepted. Okay, so Socrates Trial has 2 different quests. Kill the priest and steal the evidence. And okay, right, we've got 2 things to do. So these are 2 different parts of Socrates. You may as well do this one first. Where are they? They're all the way down here by the looks of things. 4. We've got to steal the evidence and kill the priests. Is there a fast travel point nearby? No. We're better off probably back to the temple of Apollo. We'll save it once we've fast travelled. There's no easy way of doing it, I don't think. If you have a smartphone, you can send them to... You need to make a second account on PlayStation, send them to Messenger, although Messenger doesn't really exist now. But you could do it in a chat, put the pictures on there, download them to your phone, then put them on Discord. There's no easy link, is there? Same as Facebook and PlayStation, there's no easy link between the 2 anymore, unfortunately. You have to do different ways around it to make it work. It's frustrating. There's a lot of... there's no easy link between different platforms when there should be. Right, we're close for an on-track target. Really? Oh, this is the symposium as well, then.
I need to talk to them.
Right, okay. That's a different group of people. Let's go and deal with this first side mission of Socrates, which is steal the evidence and kill the priests that are trying to frame Socrates. And then we can come back here afterwards for the second half of the mission. Okay, there are going to be guards here from what I remember. So we'll take this a little bit easy. Okay, it's a red area anyway.
Ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
One guard. Quite a few guards then. So the first one is, I don't know if it's evidence or priest, but they're in there. Obviously, if I don't have to kill guards, I don't really want to, mainly because civilians then decide to want to help, and it's really annoying. I don't use sites like that generally for watching films, mainly because I'd rather support the film industry if I want to watch a film. That's the thing. By not paying for films, you're not really supporting them, are you? Okay, I'm trying to work out the best way. Obviously don't want to get caught by soldiers. I'm gonna try a quick run. Okay. This is evidence. Obviously there's a guard just there. That's what I didn't want. Oh, they're cultist guards as well, aren't they? They had to be cultist guards. Always had to be cultist guards. There's no one there. Oh, there's another one there. Not again. Is that all the ones around me? I think it is. Okay. Let's steal the evidence, which is what we needed. Right, we now need to kill 3 priests, by the looks of things. There's still more guards around. Gotta be wary.
Once we have the papyrus, we simply add a few special notes of our own. Thought, along with the fake evidence and their own testimony, and Socrates.
Got a feeling these guards.
Those
Right.
priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates.
Credit him for good.
Try and do it silently. We've now got bounty
The
hunt.
priests are dead. They won't be able to
Cool.
testify against Socrates.
We have done the side mission for Socrates, but we've now got bounty on our head that we need to get rid of. So I need to deal with that. We need to have a look where the bounty is. You reckon it's too much to platinum? I don't think it's going to be that hard to platinum, to be honest. I think it might take a bit of time, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Okay, we need to head up there to get rid of this bounty. We got bounty for killing the priest as part of the mission. What we'll also do, we'll highlight the second part of Socrates' trial up to speak to the philosophers, which is here anyway. But yeah, we need to take this bounty off. I kind of want to just pay the bounties off. We've got plenty of drachma to do so, but I always said all the way through this we wouldn't pay off a single bounty. And even though we've finished the game, I kind of want to stick to that still. Doesn't mean you lose a little bit of time going off and getting rid of them, but I kind of don't want to spoil what we've started and managed to do all game by suddenly paying them off. So we'll keep taking them out to try and avoid paying them off. Good morning, Prince. How are you? So if we take out the bounty, then we can speak to the philosophers, which was about trying to find out what's going on with Socrates, find out about his trial. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked specifically at the trophies for Avengers to see how hard they are. I think they may take time. I don't think they're going to be too hard though, are they? So how are you then today then, Prince? How's things going? I should have just used my horse and I really get here quickly. This should be a small camp, so this shouldn't be too hard. 50 hives. Oh, really? So they're grinding then? More, the trophies really are more grinding trophies than anything else then, and that's why you think it's going to be difficult to do. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I enjoy the. If you're enjoying the game though, the grinding won't matter so much. I am just going to run into the camp because the only thing we need to do is take out the bounty. Don't need to kill anyone else. We are going to run in and out because I'm not wasting time when we're doing the Lost Tales of Greece mission. I'm taking out the bounty and gone. There we go. Off we go. I'm getting there. Thank you, Prince. I'm doing okay. Just working through the Lost Tale of Greece missions now before we start DLCs. Completed one today already. We're now on the Socrates one, but yeah, we're good. Right. What I'll probably do, I need him to put his swords away. There we go. We'll give it a quick save before we speak to the philosophers. Always save regularly. We've not had really any major crashes with Odyssey. But I'm always wary of what's going on in case we do have a crash. You're going to get faster platinums like the infamous ones. Yeah, see, the speed of platinums doesn't interest me. It's only you guys that have turned some of what we do on the channel into platinums because you've encouraged me to do so.
Stand up for Socrates at the trial.
Right, we've got to convince the philosophers to stand up for
It's as Xenophon
Socrates.
said, of course. We have given the gods human forms.
I always enjoy listening to their
because
conversations.
We wish them to be as we are. No, they are as they are. Who are we to give form to the gods?
Right, there we go.
Students take what they learn from their teachers. What then if the teacher is wrong?
But yeah,
Does that not simply
I'm enjoying getting
perpetuate
platinums. I'm
these
enjoying,
wrong teachings
you know,
amongst
playing the
future
games thoroughly.
generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
The student always surpasses the teacher.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under. An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand...
Infamous does look interesting,
but
though.
to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
We need to think for ourselves. We need to learn from our teachers.
If a student asks questions before first learning from their teacher, they've not only failed their teacher, but themselves.
Yes, and more would do well to challenge what they hear.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own. Something like that is the reason I'm here.
Socrates.
Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard
God
for
of
us
War.
to decide
I've got to
who
play
hates
those
that
games
man
at some
more.
point.
Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you? So, you want us to help
Good
out of
point.
fear of
Very
being
good
praised
point.
ourselves? I don't care why you help.
You take
If I
one
hadn't
philosopher
said his
out.
name, would you
What's
think
to
it was
stop
right
them
Socrates was locked up? If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
arresting
Aren't
all the
you
other
afraid it could
philosophers?
happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
That's the
If you
way to
believe
unite
that,
people.
Then you should help.
If you unite people through
Fine,
fear,
you've made your point and
you've got a
made it
strong
well.
case that way.
Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
Oh,
That
what do you
makes it
need?
worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are
Okay,
heard.
they're going to do it. Cool.
Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to
Aristotle's.
convince them? What then of
So
the
he's
night
a-
before I turned that age?
I'm
Should
pretty
we be
sure that's a
prevented from
famous
doing what we wish
Greek
due to the
philosopher.
world's view of us?
But in obviously a child in this.
I can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normally is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to
I think
be
he
as
does
well.
end up being a
You're
student of
on the right
Socrates.
path.
According to Greek
What's your
myth and
name?
legend.
Aristocles.
There you go.
Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name.
Plato,
So he called me
There we
Plato
go.
instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like
famous philosopher in
Thank
Greece
you.
times. I like how they've added that in.
I better hurry
That's
up
quite a
and
little
the
nice.
others.
That's a really nice Easter egg. I like that. If you don't know about Greek myths and legends, you may not get that, but Plato was a famous Greek character. We've leveled up. Right, what's the next mission? There we go. You're such a Socrates, really. Okay, we've got to go back and talk to Socrates. Last time we did this, we got ourselves in trouble. There is a viewpoint here, so we'll fast travel. But yeah, most people have heard of Plato at some point or another in history. That's quite cool, they've added that in. That's one thing Ubisoft do very well, apart from the map making and the worlds they create, is the little things they sneak in. And some people will notice them, some people won't, but it's they're all there. You know, Valhalla was fantastic for its Easter eggs. Odyssey's had a few that I've noticed and picked up on. But yeah, God of War, Keller, I need to have a look at them, don't I? We've got so much on our plan to do. I've got to be careful what we start. I want to finish things before we start more. And there's stuff coming out at the minute that I don't want to start knowing that I've got stuff coming up. So obviously we've got the DLCs of Odyssey to do. We've got DLC of Valhalla at the end of the month, which will be live streaming. We've got Mass Effect halfway through May, which I'm massively looking forward to as a massive Mass Effect fan. So I'm just being careful how much we start at the minute. Obviously we've done one stream of Horizon Zero Dawn, we need to do more. We've got No Man's Sky, which is ongoing. We need to do a lot more for. I think these are out front. Hopefully we won't get ourselves in trouble again like we did last time. No, we're not. Perfect. Is he outside the house? Don't tell me they've let him go. After all this. Days Gone obviously is now in a library, so we can do that anytime.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead.
The priest.
Evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
We're always honest, so I'm not going to lie to Socrates.
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
So what's... Come on then, tell me what you thought about.
Or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again.
Okay, let's get you home.
I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well,
his wife will decide that.
Being free feels good, but
we're going to escort him back home.
Thipi will be happy with me.
She has good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her...
He likes the fact she doesn't just say yes to him.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
That's a good point.
And she likes these arguments?
I doubt it. But it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
What, he called her a horse to her face?
Go!
Oh, here we go.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
Bandits. So we were escorting Socrates. Leave Socrates alone. I hate that shield. We've got a bounty hunter. Why have we got a bounty hunter on us?
I will only say this. Enjoy your last.
How have we got a bounty hunter for escorting Socrates? I wonder what that was about.
I do. It's sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before.
Let us hurry back, because now I can't do anything about my bounty. I don't know where we're heading, Socrates. Yeah, we're going to be streaming this afternoon as well. I just haven't decided what. Depends how far we get with Lost Tales of Greece. If we finish them all this morning, we'll start the DLCs this afternoon. It's the plan. But have a good stream, gaming. Hope it goes well. And thank you for dropping by. Good to see you again. Bounty hunters here as well, which I really don't want to deal with. Talk to Xanthi. I'm trying to get this before the bounty hunter turns up. I don't understand why we suddenly got bounty for killing 2 cult members. We don't normally get bounties for them.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis.
But yeah, so the whole point, it seems, of Socrates' wife, he likes the fact...
No need for her words any longer.
He likes the fact that she doesn't just agree with him, and I think that's a good thing. You don't want a partner that just agrees with you.
Notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them.
You always want someone that can challenge your mind. Why is he burning them?
What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only...
that's quite an interesting point of view.
You don't want your words written down so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Yeah.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
What's your plan?
It's a very good point. I like that.
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
He'll always speak up.
Get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning...
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind.
He's trying to tell us off for helping him.
I almost forgot. In your letter, you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Alexius.
That was his backwards way of telling us off for helping him.
Socrates.
It seems. I think that's the second Lost Tale finished. I think. We'll see in a second. We didn't get a trophy, so maybe it wasn't finished. Right, we have got a bounty we need to quickly deal with. Weirdly, we didn't get a trophy. So we're going to take out the bounty and then we need to have a look at what's left. I've got a feeling we're going to see Socrates again yet. Because I think every lost tale has a trophy at the end and we didn't get one. Which means his story isn't over. Which is good, I like Socrates. Alright. He's going to be in the house, isn't he? Oh, go away. Go away, I just want to take out the bounty. Don't need to deal with anyone else, I just want the bounty down. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. I wasn't aiming to kill anyone else. I just wanted to take out the guy for the bounty on us. Right, bounty's gone, which is all we wanted to do. We're gone. Don't need to stay around. Just wanted to get rid of the bounty. Okay, I've got a feeling... So Socrates was heading back for Athens, wasn't he? So if we look at Athens, I bet there's another mission there. Once we put the swords away. Right, there we go. So let us have a look. Where are we heading? No, there isn't one. I thought there would be one in Athens, but there isn't. Okay. Why is... That's nice. Okay, so there's 6 to go. Just gotta... We can kind of have a look on the map. Generally find these fairly simply. I'll say this and I won't be able to find one now. Okay, there's 2 over in Elise. So we'll head for setting the stage to do that one next. We'll give it a save once we get there. Thank you to the new subscriber, whoever that was. Much appreciated. Okay, we'll give it a save while we're here. And then we will head to the next one. They're not taking too long, a lot of them. They're all at different lengths though, aren't they? That's the thing. I do need to check. No, that's fine. So I just had to quickly check emails just in case I had anything I need to respond to quickly. Right, let's go. So next one we're going to is the stage. I'm not sure what this one's going to entail. We're back in Elise. I think there's 2 in Elise, but looking at it, we shouldn't be here. That's a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Always go in areas I'm not meant to. Completely accidental. Need the swords to go away because they won't talk to me until I'm anonymous, I would have assumed. Right, come on, put swords away. When you're ready. Thank you. Right, let's go and find out what we've got to do for this one. There's play going on by the looks of things.
Look at all these people.
This.
What do they need in their lives? Some excitement. A little magic.
And you think you can deliver that?
Magic.
Thespis, are you acting in another play?
Alexios, Aristophanes' friend, and my friend too. I'd be nowhere without your support.
I suppose if I hadn't carried you out, you might still be in that tavern.
So he was the guy we saved a while ago.
Thespis had this brilliant idea to put on a play in this town. He's got a reputation as a great actor, so I thought, this could be a huge success. I'm beginning to think I thought wrong.
No, everything is under control. You keep an eye on the ticket sales, my darling Rodanthi, and my friend Alexios will take care of everything else.
Will we now?
I promise you, I know nothing about theater.
Don't be so modest. You'll be known as the hero who made Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, the play of the century.
The play is about King Leonidas. You know, my family...
Your family can come, of course. I'm sure they'll be proud to see you. Just help me tell that glorious hero's tale.
Okay.
I'll help Thespis put on the play. The story of Leonidas must have its due.
Very well, then. I expect you to deliver.
So what do you need done?
Bring wine. Not for me, for our audience.
So you think the audience won't listen to the tale of Leonidas unless they're drunk?
They won't be drunk, just appreciative.
Where are you keeping the wine?
Well, I had wine, but then the local military commander commandeered... Hey, I should put that in the script. The Persian commander commandeered the, casks. That's it.
Then
obviously we're going to have to go and get it.
Myself.
Yeah.
Where is this commander?
He kept the expensive wine and left the rest for his soldiers. An ordinary audience might be content with the cheaper drink.
If we serve the best wine, we could get a more sophisticated audience. It might be harder to get to, but worth it.
You speak my language. Better wine could mean a more generous crowd.
So we're going to have to go and get the wine back.
Where are the two places the wine is being stored?
Most of it is in the stable of Ares. But the good
stuff... Oh, that'd be in a fort.
That's in Vimy.
Oh, okay. It's going to be an in and out.
I'll take care of everything.
Okay, multiple quests. Obviously, if we can do both, we'll do both. But the idea is to try and get that. So where is the fort? The fort is... That's the stable of Ares there. Region of Elise, centre of Araxos Point. Oh, and the leader's there. Just to make my life interesting, the leader is there too. Okay. That's where we're heading. It was never going to be simple, was it? The plan is in and out. We're not... There's no point killing people we don't need to kill. It is going to be in and out. No bounty or anything like that. I say this now, that's the plan. I've got quite a big assumption that won't go to plan, but we'll see. Right, off to the fort. It depends where it's stored in the fort. If it's easy to get to. What's the bet? It's not though. Right, let's see what we can do. I'm hoping it's easy to get to, but my horse doesn't like going uphill.
There it is.
There's my wine. Again, if we don't need to kill anyone with wine, it's going to be in and out as quickly as possible without being seen. The leader being here doesn't help.
The good wine should be in that fort, if the officers haven't drunk it all already.
Right, it's over that side. Okay, I may walk around the edge of the fort, I think, and try and get in near it. That's kind of my thinking. Hope that there's no guards nearby. Make my life a lot easier. Right, so it's this building here. There's a couple of guards. 3 guards. Where's the doorway in? Okay, there's a doorway there. Just trying to have a look where the other, if there's another doorway this side. If there is, that will make my life a lot easier. There might be a hole, I'm not sure. There's a guard there though. A couple of guards here. There's not going to be a hole this side, is there? Okay, that's a little bit frustrating because somehow we've got to get through the main doorway. Maybe if we can. It's dropping down and landing there. Is there a window? No. I was hoping for a window. So the other doorway's there. I need to drop down and get into this bush without being seen, ideally. How have I got up here without a guard seeing me? Oh, we're in.
That must be the good wine Thespis mentioned. Oh, but it smells awful. I should try it. Ugh, this tastes like horse piss. I can't serve this.
Ah, that it couldn't. It's never going to be that simple, was it?
You'll never.
I didn't want to take anyone out, but he spotted us. The wine site's invitation is in your inventory. Read the invitation. Okay, we've got an invitation, supposedly. Those who appreciate the finer qualities of wine should join us in the underground storage for a tasting event. Don't tell the officers. There's an underground storage. I'm assuming I can get to that from outside, is my thinking. Yes. Think we can. There we go. That worked out better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. Okay, so we can now get... explore the underground of the fort to get the special wine. Okay. You can hear the soldiers, there they are.
And they're called the Pharaoh's honey grapes because they taste like, well, honey.
No, it has the distinctive aftertaste of apricots.
Blink. Aris!
Okay.
This wine must be good. I should get back to Thespis.
We have got a small bounty on us, but... transport the wine. Ah. Means we've got to carry it all the way back. Okay, that kind of hinders us a little bit, but then again I suppose it doesn't make it easy. It's not too far away actually. I thought it was going to be further afield. To the pickup location. Okay, that's bonus. Thought it was going to be a lot further than that. The bear might not help. As I run past the bear. I'm assuming we need to be anonymous for this as well. Hopefully the bear's given up. I threw it, I didn't mean to throw it. Okay, that's that one done. Does that mean we can do the other? We've got to do the other one as well, I think. No, we can just carry on. Talk to Thespis. Okay, we may as well fast travel. We have got this. We've only got small bounties. I'm not overly worried at this point. Let's go and speak to him. We got the good wine rather than the bad wine, so I suppose the bad wine would have been easier. But then, to be fair, that one wasn't too bad. Annoying once we got into the fort to find that wasn't the wine in the end, but we managed to do it. Okay, so we need to go and speak to Thespis. Hopefully that is it, but knowing my luck, it probably isn't. Last time we ran across to a red area, we're trying to stay away from that. Just to save us the time of having to run away from people. Okay. We know where the bounty is as well, so we can get rid of that if needed. It's only a small one though, so it shouldn't affect us at the minute. There's a crowd of people. Is this it?
I found your wine.
Wonderful! Our guests will be in a fantastic mood before the play even starts.
I sampled the wine. It's excellent. I'll try selling tickets in the better part of town. Our wealthy patrons won't be disappointed.
So, when will I be able to see this play?
Well, there's a little complication with
There we
the
go.
cast.
We've got to go and find some cast, I think.
You've lost your actors.
None of them showed up at the last rehearsal. And the time before that, they seemed terribly discouraged. Someone might have been too harsh with them.
No one will get paid if they don't come back.
Exactly. There's 3 of them in all. They're playing Ephialtes, Xerxes, and the Ennikis. I can give you an idea of where they might be.
So, who's playing Leonidas?
I am, of course. I trust no one but myself to carry the starring role.
Right, so we need to go and find the 3 actors.
King of the Persians is in your play.
Yes, and I found a tremendous actor to play him. He plays marvelous villains. He did mention that the Despontian ruins were inspiring him.
The Ennikis. That was Leonidas' favorite lieutenant.
Yes, and played by a charming young fellow. A bit of a nervous type, though. I was surprised when he told me he was going gambling in the Great Square here in Elise.
Okay, he might be the nearest.
So the traitor, Ephialtes, is missing. What a surprise.
Usually, my good friend Tros is dedicated to his craft. But the last time we spoke, he seemed touched by a certain religious fervor. He said he would pray at the spring of Piera.
Okay.
I hope the actors turn up.
When you find our actors, send them back to me. And do your best to encourage them. Our performance will be terrible if the actors' hearts aren't in it.
And that means no one will pay us. Got it.
Right. There's one's gambling in the Great Square. So I would assume that's our closest one to go and get first. And by the looks of it, we've got to encourage them as well. So when we do find them, we've got to be nice, I suppose. He's in the region of Elise. The show must go on. The actor is in the region of Elise. He's in the centre of the kingdom of... So he's in the centre. So he's around here somewhere. Do I quickly go and take out a bounty? I think we're okay for the minute. So... he's in the centre of the kingdom. Trying to work out where he would be. Icarus.
This is the city we could see from Mount Enno, Sikaros. I've always dreamed of coming here.
I thought Icarus would show up when we're nearby, currently not. Okay, so where else could he be? He's in the centre. I would... he's going to be around here, isn't he? Maybe. Just a rough guess. Based on centre and looking for... He said he was gambling in a square. There we go. Icarus. That's what we needed. Ah. Icarus, well done. We weren't far off, to be honest, with our guess. I'll take my marker off while we're here. There we go. Right, let's go and find him. Hopefully, it doesn't involve us having to fight loads of people. I always get panicked when it lags like that. Right, let's see what he says. Remember, we've got to inspire him to want to act. So we've got to be, I think we've got to be a little bit careful what we say.
This is terrible. I'm really going to need a Leonidas to get out of this mess.
Are you playing Leonikis for Thespis?
I was, but now I can't. I lost all I had gambling with the commander. Now he says I'm his slave until I pay off the debt. I'll be working for him for years.
All right. Let's settle this debt.
Oh, thank you. The commander is right over there.
We'll have to go and settle the debt.
You want to play another game? So glad you brought company.
No, well...
I need my friend back. He's due to act in a play. I think it's time you let him leave.
What's the play?
Leonidas and his 300 Spartans. This man plays the Enikis. Leonidas is lieutenant.
Ah, a good military play. We need more of those on the stage. Of course, it would be best if they cast real soldiers instead of namby-pamby actors.
I'm not! Oh, never mind.
So here's how it is, Mistios. This Malakas owes me a debt that he's paying off with service. Do you intend to take his place?
Okay. We can work off his debt. We can take, or we can say, tell the commander to take his place in the play. Or I'm not paying you anything. Maybe the commander can be in his play.
How about you lead by example and take the role yourself? After all, you're a real soldier, right?
By Ares' ass, of course I am. Sure, I'll be the Enikis in your little play.
But what about me?
My soldiers have plenty of sandals that need repairing and blades that need sharpening. I'm sure you'll keep busy while I'm showing these civilians how to act.
You'll be great in the role. Just let your natural commanding spirit...
Well, we solved the issue, whether that's the right decision or not.
Compared to marching into battle, this would be like eating grapes off a vine.
Report to Thespis at Pelop's market in Elise. He'll get a Dianikis. Just maybe not the one he's expecting.
I think it'd be better for the play, though, to have a real... Bounty's gone as well. There we go, quest complete. I think that'll work better for the play, won't it, to have a real soldier in there, so... We've kind of left the actor to rot in his own mess, but there we go. Okay, 2 more to go, but the show must go on. The ruins. So he's in the Forgotten Swamps here. This is the Forgotten Swamps. He is in the dystopian ruins there. So that's where we need to get to next. I don't think there's a viewpoint nearby to fast travel, unfortunately. So we might as well ride there, I suppose. That's where we're heading next. Where is he? We never know which direction the horse is coming from. Okay, back to the ruins. Let's try and find this next person. I wonder if we can make the whole play completely different to what was expected. Have 3 different actors compared to what was expected. That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? I wasn't going to do the punishment for him. He made his decision. He's now got to deal with it. I don't know the quickest way round. Okay, ruins are here. There we go. Close to a target. There will be a load of bandits here. Guaranteed. And my first guess straight away is he's probably being held captive. We don't get bounties for bandits. Is he being held captive? Nearly got killed there, didn't we? Right, 1 to go, I think. Why, you're dead. Okay, let's go and see the guy. He was being held captive, so we freed him.
Thank the gods! Don't thank them yet. Let's get out of here.
So we've got to escort him from the ruins. Nice easy one. Hopefully. May have said that too soon, to be fair. Why are you running back into the ruins? Come on, get out. Right, we can talk to the actor.
Thank you. I don't think I could have survived much longer.
Why were those Malakas keeping you prisoner?
They were raving, convinced I'm the villains at play. They wanted me to lead them into a dark ceremony and tortured me to recite their spells. Nothing was enough.
You're safe now.
I am. But the witch has plans to harm the citizens of
okay.
Alice. She says they wronged her, so she poisoned the shipment of supplies for the city.
I'll have to destroy those supplies before they get there.
But now that she knows you're here, she'll leave her hiding place and flee into the wilderness. No one will be safe if she escapes.
Do we kill the witch or destroy the poison supplies? Destroy the poison supplies because they're going to hurt more people.
I can't let the people of Elise be poisoned. I'll destroy the supplies.
Okay, we're going to destroy the supplies. We could have gone after the witch, but I kind of feel that if you've gone after the witch, people are still going to die. Although they may die in the future by taking them out. They're not going to die now if we take out the supplies. Kind of made sense in my head.
Let's go!
One to go. Right, we're going to destroy the supplies. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Now no one can be poisoned by the supplies.
Back to the actor. I still feel he's going to send us to go after the witch, surely. Whether that was the right decision or not, I don't know. I kind of think it was.
I destroyed the poison supplies before they could reach Elise.
Well, that's good, but the witch is still out there. Nobody is ready.
I think we still get a chance to go after the witch by looks of things.
You think Xerxes was ever safe? Leonidas and his Spartans wanted him dead. His own mother will betray him given the chance.
Xerxes asking for safety. You're right, the king of Persia would never grovel. He'd crush his enemies before they could execute their plans.
I'm glad you see it that way. You should get back to Thespis.
I will. And thank you. Xerxes will rule at last.
Happy to have helped, Your Majesty.
Okay, done. One more to go. One more actor to find. I always hold on a little bit just in case anything else appears. That's a separate lost tale just there. That's what we're already doing. So he is in the southeast of the Forgotten Swamp, which is here. It's Spring of Pyre. So he's over there. That's where we're heading now. I'm hoping this is it. Some of these are longer than others. I know the whole point of Lost Tales is to I'm trying to say the word and I can't think what the word is. But to introduce you back to characters you know, to go back to places you know, and reintroduce you to these things and these characters. They're a little. I like them. The writing is cool. The stories for the Lost Tales missions are interesting, but I will say they're a bit back and forth. But then I suppose in some ways the Lost Tales for Odyssey are what the river raids are for Valhalla. So if you look at it like that, which one do I prefer? Lost Tales. Someone's been attacked by a boar. Where's the boar? I was going to quickly take out the boar to save the person. There we go. Boar's down. We'd save the person. Statue of Heracles. Okay. There we go. It's in the right place at least. First question, are we allowed here? We are, that's a bonus. Right, what do they need us to do? And will the witch come back to haunt us?
Learn about the mysteries of Hedony?
No.
Sure, I'd like
We'll
to
say
know.
yes.
Let's start with, what's Hedony?
Hedony is the goddess of bliss, and since we all seek bliss, we are all Hedony.
I'm not seeking bliss. I'm seeking an actor.
We have no actors here, only teachers and students.
Look, his name is Tros. He's an actor working for Thespis.
I recall hearing that an actor joined us, but now his name is Hidoni, like mine.
Everyone here is called the same name.
Give me a straight answer. I need to find that actor.
I'm sorry. I'm the only one permitted to speak with outsiders. But if you pass our initiation, others will speak with you too.
We're going to pass the initiation.
Initiate me. Hidoni, what do I have to do?
Wonderful. You must complete 2 tasks to demonstrate your devotion. First, climb to the top of the waterfall of eternal joy and dive into froth of fantasy.
Right. And then what?
Then, explore the cave of deepest self-knowledge and return with the treasure you'll find inside.
Waterfall dive, cave treasure. Got it.
Okay, that's not too difficult, at least. And we have actually explored all of this before, which I'm going to say that a lot because we're going back to places.
This is the waterfall. Now to pick a good spot and jump.
Well, the good spot is the normal spot. Don't fall off. Explore the cave. I can't remember how to get into the cave. Oh, it's up here.
That cave must be around here somewhere.
It is. It's above us. Okay. Find the treasure.
Ah, that must be the cave with the treasure inside.
I'm assuming we have to go down. I suppose I could just switch weapons and put the one where I can breathe underwater unlimited, but that would be cheating, although it's in the game, so is it really cheating? I need to make sure I've not... I'm kind of going to lose track of which way I came from now, aren't I? I want to say we're heading this way. I think I was right. Okay. There we go. There's my treasure.
That's what I'm looking for.
Is this a way out? I'm hoping this is a way out. Or am I going to wish I'd swam back? There's bears down there. Should I just... I'm in two minds over just... Don't think there's a way out that way, is there? Okay, I think we just need to swim back. Would be the fast way. Should find a hole going up in a minute. It's here. There we go. And we're done. Hopefully, that is the only task. Although I think we're still going to find the person somehow. They're all named the same. Okay, where is she? She's above us.
From the waterfall and found the treasure. Now will you initiate me?
You have initiated yourself. Welcome to the mysteries of Hedony. Hedony, go talk with your brothers and sisters. They'll be happy to meet you.
I'll go speak with them now.
Right. So now we need to go and... Oh, there's 5 of them. Which one is the actor?
Are you Tros? I'm looking for an actor named Tros.
What? I had nearly reached the 3rd level of Hedony's godly bliss when you interrupted me. Now I have to start all over again!
You get on with that. It's probably best you stay away from acting.
So it wasn't him. Which one are we thinking? I'm going for the furthest one away.
Hello. I'm looking for Tros, the actor.
Well, none of us use our old names here, but acting, I know about that. Make the audience laugh when they want to laugh, and cry when they want to cry.
And how would you make an audience laugh?
Well, I'd probably slip and fall on a piece of goat's bladder. Works every time.
I see. And to make them cry?
I tell them about how much I miss my poor dead goat. And if that didn't work, I'd cut an onion at the same time. Old theater trick, you know.
Is it him?
Even if you aren't Tros, I'm sure you could pull off this part. I come act in Thespis'
I'm kind of picking random people to help.
But what am I supposed to tell my friends? We're supposed to honor the goddess Hedony together.
Look, your friends here already understand Hedony's teachings. But if you were on stage expressing them, then hundreds more people could hear your message.
You talk a good game. Sure, I'll do it to get the message out. Let everyone hear what Hedony can do for them.
Good. Thespis is waiting for you at Pelops Market in Elis.
So it may not have even been the right person, but we found someone to take part in the play. It may be someone completely different. Showtime. New quest. We will fast travel. I think that's the quickest way. I'll probably save it once we travel as well. So 2 of the actors I don't think are the proper actors, and 1 is. And the witch is still out there, so whether that's going to do anything, I don't know. But we've done what we needed. He needed actors. We've given him 3 people to help. They may not be the ones he's expecting, but he has 3 people to take part. That's the important thing in my eyes. So we're making our way through the Lost Tales. We gained a trophy for 1, which means it's fully done. The Socrates Lost Tale we didn't get a trophy for, so I don't know if there's going to be more when we finish the others. Part of me thinks there will be. I'm in 2 minds really of how these are all going to go. I think there's 5 more after this. So I don't know if we're going to get them all done, to be fair. What, we were 2 hours into the stream, and we're on the 3rd one. Oh, I'm in the wrong... Don't want to be here again. 2 hours of the stream left. It just depends how long they are and what they involve, that's the thing. There we go. I speak to Thespis. He's going to be very surprised by his actors, isn't he?
Alexios, my muse, my helper, the one who saves my posterior.
Oh, here we go.
I require your assistance one last time.
You've got all your actors, Thespis. Your audience is sated. So, what's the problem now?
Leonidas himself is the problem. Picture it. I was rehearsing a monologue, brandishing my shield, encouraging my soldiers. Come back with your shield! Or under it!
I believe that's with your shield or on it.
No, I'm sure it's under it. But just as I
He slammed it.
gestured with my
He's
shield,
gonna want us to play
I
him.
slammed it into my toe. And now I can barely stand, let alone act.
He's gonna want us
Shame
to
you
play the
have to
part.
cancel the play after so much work, Thespis.
We are not cancelling the play. We'd have to give back people's drachmae.
The show must go on.
Yeah,
My
we're gonna play
Leonidas is
Leonidas.
right in front of me.
What? Me? I'm no actor.
And I'm no general, but on stage I am. Think of it. You could bring the great man's memory back to life. He could live again through you.
It's my destiny. I'll play Leonidas.
It's his destiny. Really?
Let's do a quick run through of your lines. You already heard the first part. Come back with your shield, or under it.
On it.
The next
We'll have to
part
remember
is
these.
directed at Xerxes. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods in wine!
I'm pretty sure Leonidas said, drench the gods with their blood.
I know what I wrote.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make decisions, I think, based on what we remember.
Today
I've had this a couple of
was
times.
a day the Persians will never forget. Tomorrow is a day the kings will remember.
Tomorrow is a day the world will remember. Leonidas battled for all of Hellas and its freedom, not just Sparta.
I'm sure you'll get it right. If you like, go rehearse with the rest of the cast. But if you feel ready, to the stage with you.
We'll go to the stage.
I'm ready. Let's start the play.
Just got to quickly, in my head, remember what Alexios said compared to what Thespis said. They're only minor words, so on the shield, blood instead of wine.
Welcome to our play, the heroic tale of King Leonidas and his 300 Spartans. Behold, your Leonidas.
Thank you for being here. Remember that Leonidas was not only a king of Sparta, but the savior of all Greeks.
I am Dionysus. Yes, I am the general. I mean, lieutenant of the great Leonidas.
He is rubbish.
Oh yes, I will serve him until Hades himself shows up. My commander, my king, we're in a lot of trouble. What are your orders, sir?
He's hilarious.
What does the Spartan general have to say to his right hand?
Right, we need to get this one right. Come back with your shield or on it. Thespis said it was under it, but it's on it.
Come back with your shield, or on it!
Crowd are happy, I think.
I am Xerxes, king of the Persians. Your puny gods mean nothing to me. Kneel before my mortal self. You Spartan cur, I will grind you and your people under my son.
So this is the real actor. You can tell the
How will
difference.
Leonidas reply to his mortal enemy, Xerxes?
Let's drench the gods in blood.
The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their blood!
I don't know if the crowd's happy or not. I can't really tell.
I'm Ephialtes, exile and traitor. That's me. I'll bring doom to the Spartan army by revealing a secret god path to the Persians. The Spartans won't stand a chance.
I wonder if we should go for the wrong answer on purpose.
Defeated your plans, Leonidas. I finally got your goat. Ha!
The traitor dares talk back to his king! What will Leonidas say to that?
Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
Today was
I've done it the way that Alexios said it should be done.
Tomorrow is a day the world will remember.
I don't know if they're happy or not. You can't really tell with the crowd, can you?
Great job, my friend. Enjoy the crowd's reaction, because I don't think Thespis will be happy you went off script.
I think I can take care of him.
So we kind of went against everything Thespis said. The general was a bad decision. He was rubbish. The other two weren't too bad.
I can't believe it. You ruined my perfect script.
Didn't you hear the crowd? They wanted to hear the real story of Leonidas. I should know. He was my grandfather.
You never stop performing. I love that. You almost had me convinced you.
He doesn't believe Leonidas is a grandfather.
Thanks. Maybe I'm more of an actor than I thought.
And trophy done. The show must go on complete. So that's another one finished. So the next one we're going to look at is this one just down here. It's still in Odyssey. The Measure of a Man, which is the image of faith. That's where we're going to head now. That is another one complete. They're good fun, these missions, I must admit. They are, you know, the play was good fun. They do make you think a little bit. Socrates was interesting. But then Socrates is always interesting. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what this is going to entail. We're going to give it a save now we complete that one. So I think that leaves us 5 still to do, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5 to do. But the whole point of these, travel around the world, we visit familiar locations, meet old and new friends, and shed light on the lost tales of Greece. The image of faith is this one. So 5 to go. We're looking to meet an artist, I believe, from what it said. There he is.
Help! Please! Please, dear gods, can anyone help? Those Atlas swine have ruined me. Ruined!
I find the gods leave us to fend for ourselves. Tell me what you need, and maybe I can help you.
True enough. You look like you can handle yourself. Filthy swine stole my prized tools, though they are worthless to them. I am ruined unless you can help me.
Point me towards these thieves.
So we need to bring the tools back by the looks of things.
Praise Zeus. I am the artist Podiklitos. Hunt down the bandits and recover my prized tools. Wait. What is your name, Mystios?
I am called Alexios.
By the gods. Could it be true?
What?
No, nothing. Please, recover my tools.
He knows of us for some reason. Okay, the Measure of a Man. Bandit Camp is over here. Bandits are brilliant because you don't get a bounty for taking them out. So we can get in, kill everyone, get out with the tools. Nice and easy. I say that's now. We'll see. Exploration area. Yeah, I know you're here. Let's free the soldiers while we're here. Mainly because they'll also
Just
generally fight the people. I need... Where's... I'm just trying to try and double it up, but I couldn't see anyone else to go against. We don't actually have to kill the bandits, but we're here.
This is your last fight.
Another one down. Are you really firing arrows at me? Right, he's down. I think there was one left. Yeah, he's down here. Missed him. Right, now we can just explore the bandit camp. Recover the tools. Where are they? There, done. Nice and easy. Feels there's going to be more added onto this shortly. I don't think it's going to be just that easy, is it? Just getting the tools back. And he knew us, so it's why he knows us. There's obviously something else to this guy. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. Massively appreciated. Just noticed it gone up again. Okay, let's have a look. What does this entail, I wonder?
I found your tools.
I can't believe it. Maybe you really are from Olympus.
Oh, my friend. I am flesh and blood like you.
I always play down the god side. I've never really... All the way through the game, I've always played that side of things down.
If you escort me, I'm sure they will treat you lavishly.
So we need to get him to a village by the looks of this.
It's a small region of devout villagers and farmers. Hard-working people, very serious in their beliefs. They hired me to make them a sculpture of, well, the eagle bearer.
Really?
Really? Why?
They know your name and your deeds and believe you to be their savior.
The village believes us to be their
I carry the
savior.
blood of Olympus in my veins?
Your reputation precedes you, and the villagers of Linu can't stop talking about you.
Okay. Let's go.
Take me to Linu Farm. I'll make sure you get there safely.
Excellent. I'm sure they will honor you with gifts and riches.
Then let's go. How did you learn of this village?
My doctrine on beauty is renowned. Village priestesses came to my home in Argos and begged me to come and fashion.
At least we're riding, so hopefully it won't
They offered good drachmae.
won't take as long.
It's not easy being an artist, you know.
And what is the statue going to look like when you are done?
Well, you, I suppose.
Me?
They worship the eagle bearer. They told me lots of stories.
That's interesting, isn't
Fair
it?
description, though I expected you to be taller and to have a smaller nose.
Taking the mickey out of us.
Yours. Who determines what is beautiful?
Math.
Math?
Exactly. Beauty is an equation derived from the commensurability of all the parts of the body. From finger to finger. Fingers to the palm and wrist. Those to the forearm and the forearm to the upper arm. And like that, to include the whole of the body.
Huh. Math.
So supposedly this farm and this village worships us. Well, we got him back.
Gratitude, friend. You saved my hide.
Hey, really? What's going on with your PlayStation?
Great reference.
Why is it acting weird?
And be properly welcomed.
Good, Polyklitos. You made it.
Priestess Exioni. My journey was a test from the gods. But look what miracle they have delivered.
Who is this?
I am Alexios.
The Mystios you told me about. He appeared like a bolt from Zeus and rescued me from road bandits.
The Eagle Bearer. This is an unexpected honor.
Glad to visit. How have you heard of me?
Certainly you jest. Your deeds are carried along the winds and sung through the stars. We are but a poor village, but your being here gives us hope to cling to.
Do you have an external hard drive? Because it could be that that's playing up.
Statue to capture a hint of your glory.
To have our patron walk among us and give us divine fortune is a wonder. We will be eternally blessed.
You are giving me honors.
Always play down what we've done.
I'm just happy I could help Polyklitos.
It's weird that they, the way they look at me though.
Servants in our village who could benefit from a kind word from someone of your grace.
Who are they?
There is a shepherdess, Herifil. You can find her near the stable south of here.
Yeah, hopefully it works, gaming.
A hunter who has a small house on the west end of the village, and Menalkas, a young farmer. His fields are to.
So we need to go and speak to 4 people.
Who is this shepherdess, and what's her story?
Herifil tends a small herd of goats. Recently, she had a scare in the forest and lost 2 of her flock to wolves.
What can you tell me about the hunter?
Akatos is worried he cannot provide for the village since he recently injured himself. Perhaps you could ease his fears.
You still haven't decided what to play? You had this yesterday as well, though, didn't you?
Menalkas fears he
Have you started the Defenders yet, Keller?
A visit from the Eagle Bearer could restore his faith and purpose.
See you later, gaming. Have a good stream.
I will see what I can do for your people.
Not my people, divine Eagle Bearer. We priestesses are but humble servants of your exalted greatness. When you have spoken to them, find me.
So we need
My sisters and I want to prepare a proper.
We need to speak to 4 people and then go back to her by the looks of things. You're going to start Defenders tomorrow. Multiple quests. They're all. Is it 3 or 4? Did I get that wrong? It's 3. Okay. So there's 3 we need to go and do. We'll head to here first to work our way back along, I think. The only thing with these, it could mean we're going to need to do things for these people, I don't know.
Here, what is wrong, my friend?
Are you really the high-soaring Eagle Bearer?
You're starting it tomorrow.
I have an eagle, Icarus, who travels with me. But sometimes it's hard to know if I'm in charge or if he is.
So kind and humble. The grace of Apollo and the presence of Zeus.
Well, Priestess Exione said you had a problem. Tell me.
I have shamed myself. Normally I hunt for my family and to provide for the village. But the other day I slipped and wrenched my ankle badly. I can barely walk. I am unworthy of your attention.
You are not at fault for your injury. Go on.
My daughter Myrto insisted she would go into the woods and hunt for me. She's brave, but still inexperienced. She has been gone long, and I grow worried.
I'll find her.
Right, we need to go and find... Myrto? It was never going to be quick, was it? Explore the hunting area to find her. Okay, so in here somewhere should be Myrto. I can see an Ocklam core. No historical location. So although we thoroughly explored, we're still finding new things now. So that's not her there then, I'm assuming. We're still in the exploration area. I know we're now out. So she's round here somewhere. Who's this person over here? Right, we've gone out. Where is she then? There's a person right there. So I would straight away say it's her, but nothing shows up for her. Icarus isn't showing up. Ah, there she is. So say Icarus wasn't helping.
Yes? Who are you?
I am Alexios.
The eagle better?
These woods can be dangerous for common folk. Your father grew worried at your absence and begged me to find you and keep you safe.
I can't believe it. I hope you aren't disappointed in me.
No, child. You honor your father.
I've tried to follow his lessons, but hunting is hard. I've had no luck getting the special deer meat he runs. I'm worried he'll be so disappointed in me.
Ah, with a strong teacher like your father, I'm sure you know more than
So we're going to do it for her, I
Stay
think.
close to me, and maybe I can give you a few tips.
Thank you. You are so kind.
Surely it's just a case of
Is to find a spot
gather
where deer trails cross, and to stand quietly downwind of that.
gather deer neck meat.
I forgot to check the wind.
Quietly.
Right. Sorry.
We need to get deer neck
That
meat.
deer's moving really
The
quickly.
priestesses asked Pater for it special to celebrate your arrival. He was
Perfect.
heartbroken not to be able to get it himself.
There we go. Right, we only needed to kill one. So Icarus did it for us in the end.
There we go. Deer neck for your father. See? Hard. But you can do this.
You are amazing. I've learned so much.
I will get the rest of the meat your father needs. Why don't you head home and tell Akatos what you've learned?
I will. Thanks.
We need 7 deer neck meat. Okay. One's there. We did take out a deer over there. One there as well. Two. There's plenty of deer around us. 3. I know, 4. What is going on with that deer? We shouldn't be running low on arrows because we've got autocraft on, but there we go. 6. 7. There we go, we're done. So we can head back now. So it looks like all of them are going to require us to do something. By the looks of things. Still weird to find a village that worships us. Well, we can tell the hunter we got his neck meat.
Eaglebearer, I cannot thank you enough.
Alexios, did you find enough meat?
The woods were generous, and Artemis guided my aim.
Do you know Artemis? You never said.
Myrto, contain yourself.
Sorry, Pater.
No, Myrto. I don't know far-shooting Artemis in the way that you mean. But I know she looks kindly over hunters. Pay her respect, and soon you'll hunt as well as your father.
There we go. That's one done. Two more to do. We might as well look at the map. That's the easiest way of showing it up, I think. There's one here. See what this person needs us to do.
Why have you forsaken me, Eagle Bearer? What have I done to offend all the powers on Olympus? How can I redeem myself?
Forsaken you? I don't think we've ever met.
Eh? Who? You? You?
Yes, me. Tell me what's wrong.
I have been cursed by the gods. They speak to me all day and night, filling my head with visions and fears. I cannot work and my crops wither.
Why did the gods curse you?
I do not know what I did. I've heard the voices of the gods day and night since I took over the farm after my father passed. The voices won't let me sleep, nor rest, and the farm is so much work.
What is the curse?
The gods speak of terrifying things. That the sky will open and drown the fields and my farm. That dark, writhing things will come from the ground and feast on my crops.
So what do we need to do? That's the question.
That the earth will open and swallow us whole.
I'll take a look around the farm and see if I can find out what has befallen you.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer.
Something's obviously made the crops die.
They will listen to you.
But first I must determine if this is truly the work of the gods, or if your plight is of a more earthly nature.
I would say there's poison somewhere.
Look at this little guy. These offerings look abandoned and long neglected. Not a good way to honor Demeter or Zeus. These vases were dedicated to the gods. If Menalcos broke them, the gods might be angered. Demeter and Dionysos might have sickened his crops and polluted his mind.
Okay, do I need to go? There we go.
The water in this pot reeks like the sticks. Maybe the disease is seeping into the water.
Yeah,
This seems like an earthly cause, not a sign
So
of the
two of
gods.
them pointed towards the gods, one pointed towards Earth.
These crops stink. Could that rot affect the mind? Huh. I wonder if all the crops in this silo are the same.
I'm just going to show up. There we go. There's one more thing to investigate. I knew there'd be something else. Where is it though? There's a person here.
Menalcas is a sad case. Thinks he's been cursed by the powers that be. I told him that's ridiculous.
Why ridiculous?
Because if you wanted to punish him, you'd just smite him or have an eagle fly down and eat his eyes or the like. You wouldn't curse his harvest.
I wouldn't?
Of course not. You're the eagle bearer. Arrow of Apollo. Shield of Ares. Child of Zeus. Not the master of blighted crops. That's beneath you.
So Menalcas' problems are caused by
some kind of
Polluted
sickness in
water
the crops. That's
is what it
making
is.
him crazy.
I think I've seen everything. Is Menalcas affected by the gods, or is there a more earthly cause to
There
his
isn't. There's an earthly cause.
Eagle Bearer, do you know why the gods have cursed me?
Yes.
I think some infestation has taken root in your crops and is polluting your mind.
What do we do? How do we appease the gods?
This has nothing to do with the gods. I will set fire to the silo where you keep your harvest, and burn out the rot to clear your mind.
I hope you are right, Eagle Bearer.
This is probably guaranteed bounty as well. I missed. Let's try again, shall we? Yeah, that's a bounty. See, this is where the bounty system doesn't work. We had to do it as part of the mission.
No one said it would be easy.
And yeah, we get a
It
bounty.
had to be done. I confess, I do feel a bit better already. Thank you for all your help and guidance.
That's the second one done. There's one to go. Which I'm pretty sure is this one. I think this one was about wolves, I think. I think she's a shepherd. Shepherdess.
By the gods! It's you!
Yes, well, it certainly is me. You are a shepherdess.
You know me! You know me so well!
Tell me what happened.
I was herding my flock when it was horrible.
I'm assuming we're going to have to go and take out the wolves.
Screams everywhere.
Did you get hurt?
No, you protected me.
Did we?
I did.
I carry your totem to pray to watch over me. But
We have to go and get a
I was
totem
so
back.
scared I dropped my totem as I ran.
I can look for your totem.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Where were you attacked?
I was leading my flock to pasture through the forest south of the city. I know others have heard wolves howling there on many nights, but I took a chance.
Tell me about this totem.
It's a simple thing. An eagle of rough wood and crudely fashioned. It does not come close to capturing your divine glory, but still, it has kept me safe until now.
I wish it had protected you better.
No! It is I who must apologize to you for losing it. I feared you would be angry with me.
No, of course not.
Right, we need to go and get the totem, I'm assuming, and I'm guessing there's going to be wolves there as well. What happens to the totem? Yeah, there's going to be wolves around as well. Be my guess.
Wolf spoor. They must den near here.
Yeah, well, there's going to be we're going to have to go and into the den, aren't we?
Phil must have dropped this basket when the wolves attacked.
Where are the other clues?
One of Harry Phil's flock. Or what's left of him after the wolf's breakfast.
Missing one clue. There we go.
Blood trail. The pack went this way. That must be the den of the wolves that attacked Harry Phil's flock. Worth a look.
So we take out the den. I'm assuming the totem's inside. Would be my thinking. Big wolf down. Wolf down.
Remarkable that a wolf dragged this bag here. Almost like it was driven. Ah, here is the totem.
Like it was driven. Maybe there's something else going on. But we got it back. So we're going to hand it in, and then if that's it with her, I think the next thing is to go and attend this festival for us. All a bit weird.
Invincible eagle bearer. The priestess said you battled the wolves as if guided by the blood-stained Ares himself.
How did she know that?
She burns offerings of young goats to see signs of your passage. She said you found my totem.
It was luck that I was able to find it. The wolves had dragged it deep into their den. Here you go.
Gratitude, Eagle Bearer. Would you bless it for me?
You don't need my blessing. Just watch the world around you. And you can call me Alexios.
It's all very weird that they worship us.
I think that's everyone Priestess Exioni mentioned.
It is indeed.
Time to find her again.
Back to the priestess then.
Wondrous Eagle Bearer. Your name and glory drop from everyone's lips. My sisters and I wish to throw a grand festival in your honor. You will be the cherished guest.
If you insist.
However, there is one
There
more
we
who
go.
will benefit from your attention. Halkipi frets about her brother. In truth, he is a strange one, touched by madness. Or perhaps a chosen of the gods. Ah, here she is now. Speak to her, reassure her, and then we will celebrate. By the gods, it's you.
It's me.
It's you. By the gods, my prayers are
We're gonna have to go and
answered.
find her brother,
Speak
aren't
to
we?
the Eagle Bearer, my child. You have come to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
Ah, yes, of course. It's my brother, Callistratos. He's always been a bit odd, but this past year, I think the gods have cursed him. Ah, that is... I don't mean to offend.
Go on. Your brother?
My brother's farm is a small way from the village. Always doing his own thing. I haven't seen him for days, but when I went to pass by, I heard terrifying noises. I think something might have happened, but I'm not
We have to go
brave
to the
enough
farm.
go see.
I'll take a look for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eagle Bearer. You're too kind, too generous, too nice. Thank you.
What can you tell me about your brother?
Callistratos always tries some new scheme or crazy idea. His last one was to breed chickens that would lay giant eggs. Each egg to feed a family, he said. And he'd sell them far and wide and become rich.
What do you think happened to Callistratos?
I don't know. Maybe a lion or wolf got into the farm. Terrible noises nearly scared my hair white. I'm sure whatever it is would be no match for you, mighty eagle.
So there's going to be an animal in there, isn't there? I would have said.
He's all right.
Judging by that.
Where is your brother's farm?
He has a large farmstead northeast of here. He doesn't take very good care of it, though. Always caught up in some crazy scheme.
I'll visit your brother's farm and see what's going on.
Right. Chicken or egg is the name of the quest. Okay, so on... The farm is in the eastern part of the plains of Flax. So we're in the plain of Flax. It's in the eastern part. It's not where the Dryads camp though, is it? Can't see where it would be. She said northeast. That's the huntress there. East is this way. I thought we got a bounty on us. I suppose we just head east. She said northeast, didn't she? The east is that way. Northeast is kind of this way. There we go, we're close by.
There he is.
There we go. What's the bedding? It's to do with the hunters here. Well, maybe not.
Run for your life! Down upon us!
What now?
Chickens. Oh, Ubisoft and their chickens, I tell you. And we're being done for animal kills. How are we getting a bounty for this? How did we get a bounty for an animal kill? They attacked us. It's where the bounty system annoys me.
The Mystios who saved your life. You could say thanks.
Huh. Not sure you had to kill my best chickens, though.
We did.
Your sister sent me to check on you. Khalkipi was very worried
Ubisoft and
scared by the
chickens.
noises she heard.
It always does
Looks
it.
like she was right to be concerned.
It's a running joke in Ubisoft.
So tell her I'm fine already. Maybe I can get a gold from Masara and catch a lion and breed them somehow. Maybe with a snake. I'm sure I could make a fortune.
Well, we've saved him. He was under attack by chickens. Well, let's head back. Speak to her, and then I think that's probably it, hopefully. Right, we can talk to her about her brother. He's just odd, isn't he, the brother? Also, it seems he just...
Khalkipi, your brother is something else, but he's alive, and I suppose well.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer. Yes, he is a difficult one, but you have answered my prayers. I will always be your devoted servant. The priestesses have begun preparing a great feast in your honor for all of Linu to celebrate you. It will be magnificent.
Alexios, calamity. Myrto has been struck down by illness.
Take me to
It's not over yet, then.
The girl was thrilled about the idea of the festival to honor you. She was rushing about, buzzing with excitement, when she suddenly collapsed.
Please, Eagle Bearer, can you do anything for her?
Did anyone see anything? Does she have any wounds?
No insect or snake bites, but her brow burns with fever.
What was Myrto doing when she got sick?
She was preparing the meat you brought in for the festival, per the priestess's instructions.
Where is Priestess Exioni now?
I don't know. I overheard her calling out for help, telling people not to be scared, but she's vanished.
That's strange behavior. I'll ask around and see if anyone else knows anything, and see if I can't find the priestess.
Okay, so something happened here by the looks of it. A matter of faith.
Eagle Bearer, what did I do to offend you?
Nothing. I just want to know if you saw what happened to the girl, Myrto.
I saw the girl steal a taste of food for your feast, and she fell ill.
She tasted it.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please don't punish me.
What? No, of course not.
Okay. So the girl had a taste of the food and got ill.
Oh, Eagle Bearer, do not curse me with your anger.
What? Why would I curse you?
Your anger is well storied. We seek only to please you, unlike that disrespectful waif Myrto.
What did Myrto do?
I could not say. I only know that Exioni called Myrto a wrongdoer and said you had punished her for her transgressions as a warning to us all.
That is ridiculous. I need to find Exioni.
Yeah, something's weird's going on.
Grey hair, where can I find the priestess Exioni? You must know.
The priestess and her sisters have a secluded retreat. None know where it is, for it is hidden from common eyes. I cannot say more for risk of offending them, or you.
Those women do not speak for me. Tell me now, or I'll get angry.
Yes, yes. They appear from and retreat to a secret den past the border to Elise.
They've done something to the girl, haven't they? Okay. So, we've got two... Oh, because we did the chickens. Oh, in a cave in Arcadia. close to the border. Northwest of the Forest of Soren. There's a cave. It'd be there, I'm assuming. That's quite a way away, isn't it? I think that's the right place. Our nearest point is Icarus's Nest. I'm going to travel south from there. So it's, I would say the priestesses have poisoned the girl. But I think their plan was probably to poison the village for some reason. By the sounds of it, it sounds like they've been using our name to get people to believing them. Would be my guess. Okay. We're heading for the cave. It might be quicker to call a horse, to be honest. Hopefully I've got the right place. I'm going to play more Infamous. I'm going to have a look at that game at some point. Not worried about the wolves. There's a camp here we've got to avoid as well. I'm only guessing. I've guessed the right place. I could be completely wrong. Pretty sure this is the place. Am I in the right place? I don't know if I am or not. The entrance to the cave is the northeast. Oh, northwest. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. The entrance to the cave is in the northwest of the Forest of Soren, close to the border of Elise. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Their cave is over here somewhere. I may have got this wrong, you know. I just went for the cave we'd been to, but I don't think I'm in the right place. Forest of Soren. Oh, it's going to be over here somewhere. We're in the wrong place. That's why nothing was showing up. You just can't make up your mind, can you, Keller? Okay, we're going to try and stick close to the border. But yeah, I definitely got the wrong place, I think. Trying to stay near the line between Arcadia and Elise. There's nothing on the map cave-wise, so unless it's something we hadn't discovered, maybe. But you know, we've thoroughly explored. So now we're in Arcadia. It's in the border. Back in Elise now. Ah, we're close. Where are we? Chest here, chest here. Nether Camp. Okay. So my marker was a little off. So this cave isn't even a question mark. It's just a random cave. There we go.
Why did you flee from the village?
I left to consult with my sisters. We needed to understand why the poor girl was struck down.
I still believe they poisoned her.
offend the divine eagle bearer somehow?
Or are we being tested by greater powers of Olympus?
Are the gods testing our faith? Or yours?
I don't want to play games. Please, tell me what you know so I can save Myrto.
Of course, beloved eagle bearer. We want the same.
No, you
Prayed
don't.
for an answer, and it was delivered.
In the sacred cave, there is a plant that can save her. But it is too dangerous for us, mere mortals, to descend
Sacred
into.
cave.
I'll go get it.
Okay, is this stealing or is this... No, we can loot. It's not stealing. So we have to go into the sacred cave by the looks of things. Okay. I do need to take my other marker off in a minute, because that will annoy me.
By Zeus, that's a beast. The priestesses expect me to become bear shit? Malakis. First the bear, then the plant.
Kill the bear. Okay. I swear this is some sort of test. He's not going to come close enough for me to just attack, is he?
We're hoping for a martyred god, not a pissed off Mystios. Got it. Wait. This plant is nothing but pig feed. It won't do anything. Malaka.
It's a trick. It looks like it was a trick to try and kill us, I would have said. There's nothing to collect in here by the looks of things. Why was it a trick?
So your mouth shut the door. As soon as the divine bear eats the eagle bearer's heart.
There we go. They wanted the bear to eat our heart for some reason. I still think they started this not knowing we'd ever turn up.
You're alive.
There we go.
Much so. And angry. You better have an antidote for poor Myrto, or else.
Or what?
You risk a curse to make all of Olympus tremble. I try and stay away. There we go.
And when I arrived, you poisoned Myrto, and then tried to have me eaten by a bear.
No, never.
Yes, it's all true.
Shut your mouth, you insipid.
Give me the antidote, Exione, before I turn you all into slugs and bury you in salt. Good. Now, return the wealth you've stolen to the village, or I'll make you wish you pissed off Ira instead of me.
No, eagle bearer, as you command.
At once.
We obey.
Go, do it.
There we go. I guessed correctly then. They were using our name to make people believe and live a certain way by the looks of things. I don't think there's any fast travel to the village, is there? Look. No, we may as well just travel there. Yeah, interesting how they did that. That's the problem with ancient Greece though, isn't it? Is people want to believe so much in gods and heroes and things that you can actually control people in that way. So now we should be able to rescue, heal the girl, not rescue, heal. So yeah, they used their name and never expect us to actually show up. So it seems think all our bounties have disappeared as well. Right, let's go. Can we heal the girl? Yeah, I'm in the middle of watching a series of something at the minute, and once that's done, if there's nothing else currently on my playlist in terms of watching stuff, I may restart
I have the medicine for Myrto.
Defenders
Quick,
and all those.
let's give it to her.
I'm in two minds. I've seen them. I kind of remember a lot of what happens, but
Rest.
You did it.
That was close.
You need to talk to the villagers.
we need to tell them not to keep believing in us.
Look inside yourselves. You'll know that I am no god, and you can live for yourselves.
Maybe you are right. Still, you saved my daughter. I'll never forget that.
Thank you, Eagle Bearer, for giving us the courage to stand on our own.
When I eventually finish your statue, it will be a reminder to the village of your
When I
message
eventually finish
and
it.
a guide for them to do for themselves.
I think that's a good message. I think we're done. There we go. Matter of faith complete. No trophy though. Oh, there we go. The image of faith trophy. There it is. Done. Okay. So how many have we got left? We have got 4 left to do. Just over an hour of the stream left. Whether we'll get them all done in this stream. I'm still in 2 minds. I don't know what we're doing this afternoon. I kind of want to carry on. Because I want to get to a point where we can start the DLC. So we may just carry on this afternoon. So now we need to look for the next one. There is one here in Arcadia. Old Flames Burn Bright. Which one's that? Meet your friend Anais at a farm. Okay. There's no fast way of getting there, is there really? There, I suppose. We'll give it a save once we're there, and then we'll go and meet our old friend. So they have a lot of fetching and stuff to do, these missions. They're okay. I'm enjoying the stories behind them. They've been quite interesting. But yeah, the way it's going, depending on how far we get with these, it may be a case of this afternoon we carry on with the Lost Tales of Greece. And depending how long they take and how much we get done time-wise, we may then be able to start the DLC today. Okay, we are heading over there. And then we're back tomorrow morning as well. We'll carry on. As I say, it's the 13th of April today. The DLC for Valhalla comes out on the 29th. We still don't have many details about Valhalla's DLC, the Wrath of the Druids, to be honest. But we want to try and get Odyssey completely finished before it comes out. It's kind of my plan. We need to do No Man's Sky. That's another thing. We may run out of time to get the gold ship. But if we can finish Odyssey, we can concentrate on No Man's Sky whilst we wait for the DLC for Valhalla. It's the other side of it. So it's just trying to work out the best way of doing it. I know No Man's Sky is a lot more stable than it was when we tried to do it before, so that is something. Okay, here we are. We should recognise her.
Your voice would have made Odysseus tear himself from the mast of his ship.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Speak before I cut you!
Gods, how I've missed that temper.
Alexios? Is it really you?
I got your note. How did you know I was in Arcadia?
Everyone's hunting for the Misthios with the broken spear and pet eagle. So I started a little hunt of my own.
No matter where I used to hide on Kefalonia, you were the only one who could always find me.
That's because you were terrible at hiding.
Me? You're the one who couldn't hide if your life depended on
I'm
it.
staying away from the love angle.
We both know I was the one who was best at hiding. I'll prove it. Stay here. Close your eyes, and at the count of 10, come and find me.
You're
Okay.
joking.
Come,
We have to go and find her.
times. And no using Icaros, that's cheating. Now, close your eyes.
Enna, Dio, Tria, Tessera, Pende, Exi, Efta, Octo, Enea, Deca.
She's in the
Ready or
field.
not, here I come.
Found
All
her.
this hiding?
Your tracking skills have improved.
Well, I thought this game was silly then, and I still think it's silly now.
After all these years, you haven't changed one bit. Oh, this is too much fun. I want to hear everything about your life, from the day I left until now.
And I want to hear about yours.
Oh, my story would put you to sleep. Come, let's go to the beach and talk like we used to in Sami.
Okay, we got to follow her. She's going to use a horse, I think. Yep. Where's ours? So it looks like we're just going to follow her. I'm letting her go first, but I'm not entirely sure where we're heading. All she said was we're heading to the beach. That is the thing with these Lost Towns of Greece missions, you do end up going quite a distance sometimes. Don't start a fight with him, I don't want to have to fight another one. When she said let's go to the beach, I thought it was like really, really close. Obviously not. Where's she going now? She doesn't care if she hits. Alright, here we are.
Your life sounds so exciting. But there's something very important I need to know.
Oh, I think we've got to do something underwater, I think.
On Kefalonia, you could always swim farther and deeper than anyone else. You used to bring me the most beautiful treasures from the sea.
Don't move.
Bring a seashell back. Kind of makes you think you should be doing the love parts for this. Because that's obviously what she's after, I think. The whales jumping up and the dolphins. Right, where's the seashell? Over here. There's sharks nearby. What got here? We got it. Oh, there's a shark. I don't need to fight the shark. I have got the trident where you summon indefinitely underwater, but I just never equip it. Well, our first love turned on us, but I'm trying to stay away from those kind of options. But I do think this is where this is heading.
You were underwater so long, I was getting worried.
A few sharks got in the way.
Sharks?
Nothing I couldn't take care of. I did manage to find you this.
Oh, Alexios, it's beautiful.
Anais? What's wrong?
Seeing you playing and laughing.
Okay, I'm kind of glad we didn't go with the love options then, because she's married.
I haven't told you. I'm married.
I see.
I should have told you sooner. I'm sorry. Meet me back at the house.
Ah, we'll go all the way back to the house now. So I mean, they're a little bit long-winded at times, back and forth. Why is the next mission not showing up? I wanted the next one just to show up and make life easy. We may as well ride there. Oh, okay, it's disappeared. I'll mark it up so we know exactly where we're heading. Old flames burn brighter is what it's saying. It's called. But I generally tend to stay away from the love options, and kind of a good decision, I think. Okay, back to where she was. And all the animals around us. Nearly there. If she's married, that's it.
Oh, I'm glad you came.
So you're married? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Seeing you brought back so many fond memories. I wanted to live in them for as long as I could. Life's been hard since Dantos left.
Where did he go?
Once the war started, Spartans came for his sword. He was killed in battle, leaving me to run the farm and raise our son.
You have a son?
Arion. I'd love for you to meet him, but he's run off again.
Why aren't we looking for him?
He always goes to the same cave, where he trains to be a mighty warrior.
I don't think I've met a boy who didn't want to become the next Achilles.
Yes, of course. You've given me an idea.
Oh, we've got to go and speak to the son then.
I could?
Gods know he doesn't listen to his boring mother. But you've seen death up close. You could convince him to stay away from fighting and help me here on the farm.
All right. I'll talk to your son.
Thank you.
How should I introduce myself without scaring the boy?
Tell him you're a friend of his mother's from Kefalonia. The one with the eagle. The stories I've told him about you are his favorites.
Oh, so he probably already knows about us.
Is there anything about your son's father I should know? To help me connect with him?
Dantos broke his finger, working the fields. It healed crooked. When Arion asked about it, My husband said he was so strong as a baby. He grabbed it and snapped it like a twig. This is how we knew he was blessed by Heracles.
I like that. That's quite cool. Right, we need to go and find the boy.
My husband used to take him to the cave on hunts. They'd spend nights there. It's been taken over by wolves since then.
Wait, did you say wolves?
Yes, worries me sick. He calls them his friends, and believe it or not, they seem protective of the boy. Please, don't harm them, Alexios. Arion would be devastated.
Okay, so we can't kill the wolves. He's in the den of Lycone, which is landslide. Where is the den of Lycone? Okay. Northern part of Mount... Oh, it's miles away. I'd assume... Oh, it's there. That's where we're heading. We might as well fast travel to the Lycia Peak to speed up getting there, I think. Oh, back's gone. But we can't hurt the wolves, according to his mother then. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully they don't attack us. What I might do is give it a quick save while we're here. We're close to our target as well. So I kind of thought we would be.
There he is.
There we go. So it is just behind us. Makes fast traveling a little bit better. Okay. Wolves then. And do not harm the wolves. What do we do if they attack us though? That's the question. It's all well and good saying don't harm them, but they attack us. Which is here.
If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
He had the same thinking I did. If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
Whoa! You look like a mighty warrior.
And you must be Arion. I've come to bring you home.
Why should I trust you?
There we go. I'm the eagle bear from
Your mother
Kefalonia.
and I used to get into trouble back on Kefalonia.
Kefalonia?
We'd sneak into the markets, grab as much cheese and grapes and bread as we could carry. My eagle, Icaros, kept watch and warned us if there was anyone coming.
You're Alexios? The eagle bearer?
We are indeed.
Your mother trusted me with the very important task of escorting you home through this dangerous forest.
But I don't want to leave.
I know. You come here to be close to your father.
You know nothing about my pater.
I know you broke your father's finger.
I know when you were a baby, you broke his finger with the strength of Heracles.
Pater's fingers were big and tough. That's why I trained, to make these hands strong like his.
I understand, but first we need to leave this cave. The wolves are getting hungry.
They'd never eat me. They're my friends.
Yes, your friends. Let's go anyway. Your mother misses you very much.
If I do, could you teach me to be a mighty warrior?
We'll see. Now come.
It's a long journey back. I'm hoping we don't have to walk him all the way back there. Well, the wolves aren't attacking. So that's something. I'm assuming we're going to get attacked by something. Would be my assumption. I don't know if I could have rode my horse or not. There was a horse outside. He did jump on one, so I'm assuming we couldn't. Thought they'd at least be having a conversation on the way back. Nearly there. It's a bit of a run. Wolves. Do I need to take them on? No. He's still with me? He is indeed. There's a bear there. I think we've done it. We're here. There you go.
There you both are. You didn't have to send anyone after me, Mater. I can take care of myself.
I know you can.
He's amazing in this, how we can travel 100 meters or so and get attacked by random bandits, guards, soldiers, animals.
To know all about you, so you weren't scared of going with him.
I wasn't scared.
And yet, the amount of kids that are running around and don't. It's not over, because she's got another mission.
What are you smiling about?
I was just thinking about how I could possibly repay you for bringing Arion home to me.
You owe me nothing.
Thank you. You are a true friend, Alexios. Although, if there is one more favor I could
Oh, what do you need now?
Anything.
Arion wants to be a mighty warrior, but I can't lose any more of my family to war.
If Arion learns to fight, he can protect you and the farm.
I can't work this farm alone. He won't listen to me, but he looks up to you. I can see it in his eyes.
I'll talk to him, but I don't think he's as fond of me as you are.
You flatter yourself. Just show him how to plant seeds, burn some old grass, maybe slaughter a few chickens. It will seem more exciting coming from you.
Okay, so we need to teach the boy a few things by the looks of things. Unplanned parenthood.
Hello, Arion.
Hello.
What's wrong?
I miss my pater.
Want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. You don't have to talk. But you can listen if you want.
I guess.
I lost my father when I was young. I ran far, far away. My only friend in the world was Icarus. But one day, a bully threw a rock and nearly broke his wing.
What did you do?
Killed him.
Cut off his fingers. Like this.
The spear of Leonidas?
Cut off the bully's fingers. Nice.
You can, But first, I need you to do me a favor. Your mother needs you.
You're going to train me to be a mighty warrior?
Not quite. I'm going to train you to
Your mother
farm.
wants you to become a farmer, and that's what I'm going to teach you.
But farming is so boring. I want to be a warrior like you.
Whenever I see the sunrise, I'm never sure I'll get to see it set. I walk away from the people I love, knowing it might be the last time I ever see them again. Is that the life you want? Good. Now follow me. Ever heard of the poet Hesiodos?
No.
We're going to harvest
I know
crops.
Homer, and Achilles, and Hector, and Odysseus, and the giant horse.
Study Homer if you want to learn to put people in the ground. But study Hesiodos, and you'll learn to grow things out of it.
Boring.
And now we're going to burn some bushes.
Why?
For new life to grow, we need to clear away the old.
Why?
Because they choke the earth, stopping the new plants from growing.
Why?
Now I'm going to show you how to kill a chicken.
But I love chickens.
If you're going to feed your family, you're going to have to sacrifice a few chickens. You don't have to kill any today, but watch carefully how I do it. Clean and precise. Because...
Really? Hate chickens. We got a bounty for that. That's ridiculous.
What
Right.
happened to the bully whose fingers you cut off?
That's that done.
He went and got his brothers. They beat me pretty badly.
You didn't have any friends to protect you?
Not until one little girl stood between me and those boys. And with the rage of Ares, screamed at them to leave.
That'd be his mother then.
Really? A girl? Who?
That little girl was me.
Mater! Alexius taught me how to be a farmer, but you could teach me how to be brave.
Maybe one day I will.
Yeah, he taught me about Isiavos. He taught me to burn the old, because it soaks the new. And then, he killed a bunch of chickens.
It sounds like you both had a productive day.
Your boy is a fast learner.
Thank you. This means the world to me.
And she has another mission. It's not over yet.
It's been nice having you around, Alexios. But I feel bad. All these years apart, and you've spent most of your time with Arion. Let's get away from all this, just you and me. There is a market in Teia. I haven't been to in ages. There's food and wine and music.
An evening alone sounds perfect. But what about Arion?
Don't worry about him. All you need to worry about is meeting me in Teia.
So we've got to meet her in Tyre.
I should find out what Anais likes before our evening together.
So we need to investigate the property to find out what she likes.
Anais must have a lifetime supply of olives stashed here.
And then...
So this is where Anais keeps her wine. Smells strong. I'm getting lightheaded just sniffing it.
So these are all things she likes.
Anais never told me she made honey.
So she makes honey, she likes olives, and she likes really, really strong wine. So it seems. Okay. Where are we meeting her? Lost track of where we're heading. To Hay. Oh, it's here. So we will fast travel to that. So yeah, they're a bit... Some of them are a little bit long-winded like this one. A lot of running around. Okay, so she is over there. I hate chickens, and there's chickens just there. Okay, let's go and meet her near here. Honey, olives, wine. We've got to remember. Does seem some of these do check you pay attention.
There you are. Now, let's find something to eat and drink, shall we? The merchants have the most delicious selections, and tonight, I'll leave the decision-making to you.
There we go. We've got to decide what we have.
Remember when we used to steal food from the markets of Kefalonia?
We could steal from this one, for old time's sake.
Always the troublemaker.
Alright, where are we heading? She's walking really slowly.
Welcome, my friends. I have a wonderful selection of wines for you and the lovely lady. Only the finest grapes from the finest vineyards. Do you prefer your wines dry, sweet, or strong?
She
You've been all over the world. You must know all the best wines.
She likes her wine strong.
This woman is a single mother who runs her own farm. She likes her wine strong.
You know me too well. Strong wine is the best wine.
Good answer. Good answer. That's what's going to be tested, I think, by the looks of things. And they're timed decisions as well.
Everything smells so delicious. My mouth is watering.
Smell that? That's the tastiest food in all of the year. Tell me, what will it be? We have leg of lamb with rice and olives, roast chicken with fresh vegetables, and slow-cooked goat stew.
She'll have the lamb with the olives.
Oh, decisions, decisions.
Lamb with olives.
Take the lamb with olives, please.
Oh, I love olives. I'm going to devour this meal. And then I'm going to devour you.
She's flirting massively. So the last one will be honey, I'm assuming.
Oh, I can't tell you how much I needed this.
She obviously fancies us. But it's... I don't know where to take this in terms of if we have to make that decision. The slow walking is a little bit frustrating.
Welcome, welcome. If you've got sweet teeth, then I've got sweet treats for those teeth. What will it be? Grape pudding with walnuts, fresh strawberries with cream,
Baked
or
pears with honey
pears
glaze.
with a honey glaze?
Yum! Choose wisely. I love sweets.
She makes her own honey, so pears with honey glaze.
Pears sound delicious.
Homer called them gifts from the gods. But it's the honey that makes them truly divine. This was lovely. Tonight was almost perfect.
Almost?
There was just one thing missing.
Yeah, she wants us. I don't know if I can really turn her down, to be honest.
What's wrong? My God, what happened to you?
I need to pause for a second. My phone's going off.
They came and took everything. I tried to protect the house, but they were too big.
You shouldn't have tried to fight them. Anything they took can be replaced. But I can't replace you.
This wouldn't have happened if you had trained me to be a warrior.
They'll be all right. Just a few scratches.
Makes no sense. You tell physio you can do Fridays because obviously you can't walk that far, so the other half can take you. And then everything up, we've got an appointment tomorrow morning. But I told you this yesterday. I kind of missed what was being said. I'm going to say I'm glad.
You're right. He's safe now, and that's what matters.
Alexios, there is something I need to tell you.
Anything.
Having you here was the first time I felt joy since my husband died. I hoped you were still the same person I loved back on Kefalonia. And that if you felt the same, there'd be a place
Thing is, we're not going to stay in one place.
The fact that you listened to me and didn't teach Arion to fight shows me you're someone I can trust. I would love it if you stayed with us.
Yeah, we're not staying. I love you, but I can't stay.
I'd stay with you. I would. But, in all honesty, I just don't know what would happen to Barnabas if I left him alone on that ship.
I understand. Just know that whenever you are in Arcadia, you'll always be welcome here with open arms.
Did seem like a good option. And trophy complete. Old flames burn brighter. That's another lost tale done. That was a bit long-winded, but it's done. So we've got half an hour left of the stream. We've got 3 left to do. Oh, one of them is on the address here. Might leave that one till last. We've got one in Lucrece and one in Focus. 3 left to do. Focus is here, and it's up here. Daughters of Laelia. Let's travel there. So we are making progress with these. Some of them are very long-winded. The stories are interesting. I'll leave the one on the address here, which is our ship, till last, I think. How much more we'll get done in the next half an hour, I'm not sure. We'll give it a quick save though before we start the next one. So we definitely made progress with them. Okay. This one is here. Didn't mean to climb up there. Okay. Let's see what this one entails.
Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena, mothers and daughters of Olympus, please, Lead us to safety. We can't lose anyone else.
I'm none of those, but I am Alexios, Hemistios. What's wrong?
My people are in grave danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
Hunting parties can be gone for weeks before returning. What happened to everyone else?
War. The fight between Athens and Sparta has reached our borders, so the men left to offer their swords. I fear that those remaining will be lost to the sons of Xerxes.
I haven't heard of the Sons of Xerxes. That's quite the name.
Persians left over from the Battle of Thermopylae. They have no nation except the heritage of an ancient king, but their numbers are great, and ours are not.
I would not trade our roles in this situation, though killing is my specialty, and I can hunt and track.
Do you deal in advice? I don't know how to address my people. They know
Okay.
something is wrong, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
If you're the leader, then act like it. High road or low road, you must still pick your path.
You're right. I need to make preparations instead of panicking. But then, there's still the missing hunting party. Would you find them for me?
So we need to go and find the hunting party.
I'll look for the missing hunters.
My cousin Agnodiki volunteered to look for them. She hasn't returned either.
Gathering Storm is the new quest. Okay, so they're being held captive by bandits, according to that. So, in focus, which is where we are, this is focus. Northwest of Grand Mount. This is Grand Mount. Find them in the Lamia Bandit Camp. Bear Gruffalo. Oh, they're just there. Perfect. Not too far away. Got to free the captives. First episode, you enjoyed it, did you? I really like the Defenders. Like I say, if you've watched all the others, it makes a lot more sense. I know you haven't, although I still think a lot of it will make sense. But I think it's a really good series. It's a shame they're not making a number 2. Alright, we're close to our target. Okay, let's find and rescue these missing villagers. I'm still picking up resources, we don't need them. But I don't know what resources we're going to need for the DLCs, that's why I'm kind of hoarding. Right. They're bandits, so in theory, killing them won't give us a bounty. You're only in it for Daredevil, I know. They really should put him in games. Done.
I can't believe I'm free. Oh.
Well, we were sent to rescue you, so that's the reason you're free. Okay. Talk to us then, come on. There we go, we can now talk to her.
Those bastards! Those bastards!
Are you alright?
So that was the cousin then.
All right?
You survived. It's more than we can say for your companions.
That was our warning. First our hunters, then the rest of the village. I need to warn our magistrate about the son of Xerxes and their plans.
And I need to see her about my payment.
Right, we're going to head back. Speak to her again. This is the only thing with these, there's a lot of back and forth. I would assume the way this is heading is, for this one, we're going to have to take on the Sons of Xerxes and stop them attacking the village, would be my first assumption. Right, where is she? She's here.
You've returned. What news of Agnodiki and the hunters?
They saved her.
Magistrate, I have grave news. The sons of Xerxes are preparing to strike. Oh, it's you. Magistrate, this Mistio saved me from certain death.
For double the reward, I hope?
Finally, someone around here who knows how to use a sword. I've been trying to convince Perry to build our defenses since we first saw the sons of Xerxes creeping closer to the village.
This is my sister, Thea. She considers herself to be acting general of Lalea in the men's absence.
It was your husband who shielded us before. Someone must do so now! Did you hear anything Agnodiki said? If we wait on the gods for help, we will be massacred.
The only language the sons of Xerxes seem to understand is violence.
Mistios, what if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Good. Meet me at Kiphisos Spring. I have plans for those sons of Xerxes.
So it looks like we're going to carry on protecting the village then, by the looks of things.
Good to see your face again.
Yours too.
Lalea is the daughter of Kiphisos, god of the spring. It's said that she lives in these pools.
Thea, right? Berictioni told me you've been acting as general. Though, from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Perry would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
Her distraction has allowed the sons of Xerxes to advance.
And now we are on the knife's edge waiting for the slaughter, and we have done nothing. I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if you fight like one.
Looks like we're going to fight.
Ready. Look! Die! I told you not to go easy on me.
Alright, we've got to stay out of the deep water.
Hey, no! You hit hard!
Of course we do. I'm not going to take it easy.
Well, that was humbling.
The sons of Xerxes won't be as kind.
No, it's a good wake-up call. One I wish Perry could have. But Big Sister always knows best.
Sounds like she's always giving you a hard time.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Now you have the Eagle Bearer on your side.
Then you'll be the Perseus to my Andromeda.
No, I'm not doing the love one. If you were Andromeda, you'd be naked.
A village of women abandoned by their army and forced to take up the sword. Sounds like a story worth singing to me.
I don't care what songs they sing of my deeds. I care about protecting my sister and my village. If it is to my dying breath, then so be it. I will fight.
Spartan women are taught to keep up with Spartan men. Lalea seems different.
It is an oversight that I've been pushing to correct. When the men leave for war, our defenses are limited to a few hunters too valuable to leave. Or young men who can barely hold a spear.
And now that the hunters are dead...
We're more exposed to attacks from the sons of Xerxes than ever.
I've seen kings and commanders. You share their temperament.
Perry married the governor. I am unwed. Spinsters do not become leaders. We exist on the fringes.
We should get back to the task at hand. There is still a lot to do.
You're right, but it's hard to know where to start. I need to train the others for war, but
we're going to have to go and grab weapons, I would have said then.
Armor. No blacksmith, but his daughter is still here.
And what about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the daughters of Artemis. They are not a friendly bunch, so we've been doing our best to avoid them.
Who should I train to hunt?
I've met with some volunteers from the village. They've got a little experience, but need to have their bow arms straightened. You can find them on the edge of La Lea.
Not sure how useful I'll be to the blacksmith's daughter.
Metiadusa mentioned needing some materials before she can get started. And between you and me, she needs a little push.
We've got to go and grab. We've got to teach some hunters, and we've got to go and grab some.
But she still doubts her own abilities.
Materials, by the sounds of it.
I'll get to it.
And then I'm assuming we'll have multiple quests accepted. There we go. So what we'll do, we'll probably end here for the morning. We've now got 2 quests to do as part of this one. We'll have a quick look at them. Hunters and the blacksmith's daughter, plus we've still got 2 more to do after that. My thinking is this afternoon we'll come back and carry on more Lost Tales. We're just going to get rid of all the stuff we don't need. We're only keeping legendary weapons at this point. But yeah, I think we'll come back and try and finish off the Lost Tales this afternoon, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully, we can start the first of the DLCs. Kind of my thinking. I was thinking of doing No Man's Sky this afternoon, but I want to get to that point of DLCs. So I'm thinking this afternoon we'll come back and do Lost Tales of Greece. One thing I probably should do that we haven't done. No. We've been doing Rust Assassination actually quite a lot, haven't we? That's 10. Hero Strike. Let's upgrade that a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, there's 3 more to do. So my thinking is we'll come back this afternoon and carry on. And then if the stream may not be its full normal time frame of the stream. It's normally about a 3-hour stream in the afternoon. We'll finish when we finish the Lost Tales of Greece. Hopefully it'll be within that 3 hours. And then tomorrow morning we can start the first DLC. That's kind of my thinking at this point. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the conversations. And we will see you hopefully this afternoon for more Assassin's Creed Odyssey Lost Tales of Greece. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.